Zone 6, Stone Mountain. Yeah. Okay. The hard way musical, live from a pharmaceutical. If karma's a bitch, my karma's beautiful. And she jumping through hula hoops to get inside the section with me and Bachi at Boogaloo. Survived some things I could've died trying to maneuver through. Oh, by the way, this content may not be suitable for children under the ages of 12. This for juveniles. Your favorite rapper is Cap, don't let them bamboozle you. The first one's in Decatur with Kush, they thought it was super glue. Been seeing things for so long, I'm starting to think I'm delusional. Hope I'm not losing you. Let's bring the movie crew, let's drop the documentary about how it all was meant to be. Survived it all without no injuries. I took my penalties and I earned my stripes like the brindles my kennel breed. Then I tied it all into these symphonies to inspire y'all mentally. I already wrote my Emmy speech. I was never in the streets, man. The streets just paid the rent for me. This for the women that didn't believe. I even sung Boys to Men on bending knees. Jeez, got up and dust myself off. Now they watching Moby Dick, cause I'm well off. What would all these rappers sound like if I turn the wheel off? I can never fail, even if I fail off. The feds will be at my door if I roll the tail off. If I ain't worth the weight, then you scale off. Banana boats from the coast, they used to sail south. You don't get it, man, they really used to sail south. Hit the plug on the metro to send them bail south. George Jefferson walking out of the jailhouse. The big bailout. You slick scared now, revenge was an option, but instead I took the player route. But you gotta die if you hurt somebody I care about. Pull up to your little birthday party and air it out. Like doo 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 doo. I'm the one you should never doubt. Can't sleep like I had 20 cappuccinos. My past could come back to haunt me like when Benny Cappuccino. Black Latinos, bags of the gasolino. Catch a bird to Oakland, then we flying back to Reno. I'm a hustler. Stop playing with you niggas, man. Greatest nigga to ever do this shit. ATL, stand up, nigga. We still here. Let these niggas tell her nothing. Cyhi. I broke the Guinness Book of World Records with no effort. Fucked a bitch out of every club that's on Cheshire with most stones on their Rosetta. Rappers don't clear their verses for my songs cause they know better. Plus niggas slide like the old Tesla. I done seen them die for more lesser. Yeah, stand-up comedian, imagine me with no hecklers. My city borderline, no Dessa, so pressure. The dog food was so separate, came with a shooter and a dope tester. My past so checker, with enough squares, where's I could sweeten the deal on the Snow Allegra. We had the mid, pills, blow, etc. I can never leave my hood cause they won't let you. Still hold my niggas down like the oppressor. I was in the game, call it EA, still ducking the DA since pre-K. They hate to hear my name over the PA, but you can hear me getting off the freeway. Yeah, the 6x9's got a delay. The Alpine's in the trunk. Was literally giving these niggas freebase. Would it sound cliche if I was to say PJ, if I was to say Louis V, or say Ceviche, Capiche? My nigga, I don't appreciate the he say, the she say, for peace sake, cause we say the only person who could ever play me is the DJ. 24's pulling up, yeah, the Meach way. I've been hustling some fat farm in the Nietzsche. You ain't never seen a firearm in a briefcase. Took a flight just to give a note to the plug, cause you can't get caught on the horn with Felipe. Part of my release date, all of my petite face. Best Buy, the only time we listen to what the geeks say. 3K on a Tuesday, that's a weekday. A1 street cred, I'd rather pay the lease late. 67 Stingray, I'm riding with a stick. Niggas want a handout, I did the Heisman in this bitch. Cause I'm shining in the flick, diamond in the ditch, You gotta be part of a crime to be a snitch, so I could give a fuck about your paperwork. They gon' hate or they gon' love you, that's how paperwork. They call them talking on the phone and it megahertz. It's sad you gotta make a name before you even make it first. Probably have a wake at church before you make a verse. I could show you how to save the earth. I could show you how to take the worst situation and turn around and make dessert. Niggas better stay alert, head on the swivel. They'll erase a nigga with the lead from the pencil. Drew down, he was scared of the stencil. Left his sneakers on the ground, got finessed out his gym clothes. Back to his mama where we sent those. To stop gang violence, we was blessed with extendos. Magazines in the centerfold. At the club with 3 models in the picture like I'm in Vogue. Trust me, you're never gonna get it. Cause I got the best in your windows. And I'm buzzing like that nest in your window. Why haters wonder why they net don't crescendo. Foul. Huh.
What's going on? Is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with it. Inspired by none other than one of my favorites of all time, Cyhi. And then I got my dog Quentin up here, and of course I got my dog Slimmy in the building. What's up, family? What's up, family? What's happening? How
What's
y'all feel?
happening? What's happening?
Chilling, chilling.
Great.
What's the word, y'all?
Oh man, this is great to see this. It's a hell of an intro. I
Quentin,
love it.
Quentin may not be familiar. But we in the building. Quentin, I can't believe you wouldn't love something like that, bro.
I'll rock it.
You
Like when
rock
I'm
it,
just
Quentin?
when I'm just cruising in my big black truck with the windows down.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I personally, and I mentioned Cyhi uh, during the whole Kendrick Lamar Drake situation, and when everybody was talking about who got bars, I don't really think people are familiar with what bars really are. I really
Hmm.
don't. But this is inspired by Apple's top 100 list, and we're gonna get into a whole lot of different conversations, including Caitlin Clark, Umar Johnson, Joe Budden, and then I got some bonus topics that we might tap into depending on what the time look like. I want to get into should women accept polygyny? Um,
What?
should women accept polygyny? The new Diddy lawsuit, a lot of different things, out here in these streets. So we got a whole lot of topics that we're gonna surprise both you guys with and the audience with, and I want to see what the sentiment is. But but what do you say? Hold on, not close to Kendrick Lamar. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here. Y'all don't know shit about that.
Wow.
Listen, man. When it comes to lyrics and bars, I'm not really sure there is anybody that's close to Cyhi.
It's facts.
It's only maybe three people total in the game in history that's even remotely close to a Cyhi freestyle. That's it. That's it. So y'all need to wake the fuck up when y'all talking about who got bars and who don't or whatever like that. But what's your thoughts on that, Slim?
That dude is ridiculous. Like he in my top 10, man. Like him and Lux. Like when it come to this shit, man, they are literally the greatest to do this shit. Like I don't know what they tap into, but boy, they tap
They
into a
not
different
tapped in.
realm.
They not tapped in. We ain't even got to talk about it. All right,
Yeah.
so I want to
I still,
man get J Cole. No, Wayne. No, stop.
I
Get
still
out of here with
may
that shit.
I still that
Mm-mm.
Lauren Hills
Oh
was
yeah,
was
Los.
like number one or some shit.
Yeah, on the list, I'm gonna show it right now. We gonna put it up there
Yeah,
right now. Let me see if I can get it up there. See if I can get it up on the screen for you guys, and then we can go through the top 10, and then we can navigate through go through it, or depending on how y'all feel about it. But this is the top 10 that Apple had dropped. Number one was the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Number two is Thriller by Michael Jackson, Abbey Road by the Beatles, Purple Rain by Prince, Blind by Frank Ocean. Get that shit up out of here. Hell no, I don't think that's a top 10 album. Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder, Good Kid, Mad City. Man, this is some bullshit, bro. Honestly,
it's probably by all of the plays. They it's it has to be pretty based on numbers.
it's not. It's
You
not.
know,
They say it's based off of. Hold on. Um,
It's probably based off a search
no,
engine.
no, 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 no. Let me
No?
see. They said what it was. Top 10, like we want to reflect albums that really had an impact on music artists making a day. Said Apple's head of global music. Hold on, let me see. The contributors were told to look back and consider the impact of the albums under consideration. Hold on, let me see.
just
Feels
a
more
group of
to
niggas.
it. In the news release, it was chosen by a committee that included artists, Apple Music employees, and industry insiders and that it was a love letter to the records that have shaped the world we live in and listen in. The California-based company said it did not factor in streaming. It did not factor in streaming statistics when compiling the list. The release of the
Okay.
top 10 was accompanied by a roundtable discussion between artist Nile Rodgers, Maggie Rogers, Apple's music global creative director Zane Lowe, and radio personality Ebro Darton. In a discussion, the panelists praised the timeless nature of the top albums. Um, there is a lot of young people and a lot of young artists hearing Miseducation 10 to 15 years after it came out, and it's becoming a part of their artistic DNA, Lowe said. So it's not based off of streaming statistics. It's purely based off of a bunch of other stuff and curated by a bunch of different people that's a part of the genre and the industry, so on and so forth. So again, let me read this list again. The top 10. Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Number 1, Thriller by Michael Jackson, Abbey Road by the Beatles, Purple Rain, Prynce, Blonde, Frank Ocean, Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder, Good Kid, Mad City, deluxe version by Kendrick Lamar, Back to Black by Amy Winehouse, Nevermind by Nirvana. This is definitely a top 10 album. And
For sure.
Lemonade by Beyonce. Any thoughts on this, gentlemen?
Um,
Um,
Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I'm not about no. I'm not about to put that in the top 10.
You
I
don't
will
think it
put
even
that.
belong in the top 10,
we'll put
Slimmy?
Amy Winehouse in the top 10 either,
No,
G.
no, I'm not gonna put Frank Ocean in there either. I'm not mad at. I'm not putting Kendrick Lamar up that high, but he be on my
Hell no.
list.
Man, come on, stop, bro.
Kendrick Lamar not gonna be up that high. Like
That's
I could see
basically
him making the
saying,
top 100.
no. That's basically saying that Good Kid, Mad City is the number one rap album of all time. Think about that shit, what we saying right now. Good Kid, Mad City is the number one rap album of all time. That is basically what this is telling you.
Yeah, they trying to push a narrative.
And I think it's popularized based off of the recent whole situation and all. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Ain't
Yeah,
no way in the world that you taking Good Kid, Mad City as the number one rap album of all time. No
yeah,
way.
nah, that
No
can't. That can't.
way. Uh-uh.
That's why I really got a problem with Lauryn Hill being up there because like that's kind of what she's in that same vein almost.
I'm not mad at the
Oh
miseducation of Lauryn Hill being in the top 100. I don't know what the number one album of all time is. Bro, there's no way I can have Frank Ocean in this shit.
hell
Impossible.
no, hell no, that shit dead.
I can't see it, bro. I just can't see it. It's impossible for me to
I will probably have a different choice on. Well, I don't know about Beyonce. I don't know which albums I like of hers, but I don't know if it'd be that Lemonade album. I don't know. Like,
I wouldn't put
Stevie
it's
Stevie
no
Wonder
way
definitely.
I don't see Coldplay in that shit. Hell no, bro. A rush of
I ain't
blood
gonna
to the
lie.
head. I would put a rush of blood to the head. Um, which I think came out in like 2002 from Coldplay. Frank, oh come on, man, stop, bro. I don't see a lot of shit up in there.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, if
Or I
Maroon
don't see
Five's
parachutes. I don't see anything, bro. I don't see nothing, bro.
But
Songs About
okay.
Jane by Maroon Five, man, that shit is a classic. Like, that shit is a ultimate classic. Like, that
What's
should
the greatest
definitely
rap album of all time, Slimmy?
the greatest for me. Man, rap, man. There's so many ways you could go with that. There's so many ways. Uh, Mine ain't Biggie though. That's for sure.
It
It
is.
ain't.
It
Not
is.
mine. Not
Oh
mine.
yes, it is. Oh
Oh
yes, it is.
no.
Yes,
Not for me.
absolutely. Life After Death. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like Puff or not. Life After Death is the greatest rap album of all time. All time.
Not
There is
for
no
me.
better. There is no body of work that clearly displays every single thing that's great about rap and hip hop. There is no album that fully encompasses anything that's every single thing that's great about rap. Storytelling, bars, subliminals, metaphors, dance music, 10 crack commandments, captures the time like it is clearly a masterpiece. Crew cuts, everything. It also pulls in the old school with DMC, with My Downfall and all of that shit. And come on, man. And there is nothing, no body of work in the hip hop community that could ever fully encompass what hip hop and rap is than Life After Death. Not one thing, nothing. It captures everything. And there is zero misses on a double album when it wasn't even popular to put out double albums outside of America. The Pac double album. It was
Yeah, it
innovative.
wasn't
It was
popular.
innovative. Everything, bro. It was, come on, man. Going back to Cali, it also brought in the Midwest. It brought out the West Coast. Everything was great about that album. There is nothing on that album that's not great. It brought out R. Kelly, like it captures the best of him.
R. Kelly.
It captures the best of him. Fucking You Tonight, like everything. Man, it's no album that is better in history than Life After Death. Not, none, zero,
I'm a
bro.
I see some albums in the chat that I think are better though.
And none of them are better.
Illmatic, man, Doggy
That's
Style.
it doesn't capture the full essence of every single thing that there is to know about rap music and hip hop. If you listen to Illmatic, yeah, Illmatic is a great album, but Illmatic is a great album for specific reasons. It does not touch every single thing that hip hop is. Dog, Life After Death, it takes the greatest of what was, it
Hmm.
captures what is, and it sets the precedent of what's to be. It is, bro. Like, cause if you listen to like a Illmatic, that is a great album for basically being a pioneer and taking, hip hop music from New York, live at the barbecue, it captures Nas at a specific time, all of that, right? But it doesn't capture what was great about the West Coast at the time. And it doesn't capture
That's
necessarily
true.
what's,
I
you know
give
what
you
I'm
that.
saying?
I give you that.
It's a capsule for what New York was to become, and really, you know what I'm saying, talking about the essence of what hip hop is at that time when it came to the budding not superstar of what Nas was to be. It's, you know what I'm saying, like it's not that. If you look at
I still feel I think the
shit,
way
bro.
Illmatic sounds, just the way Illmatic sounds, the way it was recorded, the way it was mixed, I feel like it just traveled through time extremely
No, bro.
well.
It's
That's what
not
I
a
feel
Life
about
After Death,
Illmatic.
man. It's not Life After Death.
I don't
It's
listen. I
it's
don't,
not.
man. I can't get into Biggie no more, man. He say so much suspect shit. I'm sorry,
Oh,
man.
see, we'll see. Then you biased. That's why you biased, bro.
Man, some of that shit Biggie was saying, man, I cannot get with, man. Like that nigga was saying some crazy shit.
That's what make it
Like,
great, because he said what he was really fucking thinking without worrying about what everybody else thought. He just said that shit.
ugh, I can't co-sign some of them statements, man. Like sucking your
What
daddy, like that was bad.
What about Lemonade by Beyonce?
I gotta look this up and figure out which songs is on here because it is one Beyonce album that I really thought was fire, but it's probably not that one. I thought it was the one uh with Cater to You on there.
Mm.
Yeah, hold up. Don't hurt yourself.
I think
Sorry.
that Nevermind is absolutely a top 10 album of all time. Nirvana's Nevermind. Purple Rain, absolutely. Thriller,
For
that
sure.
could possibly be number
Definitely.
one. I think Thriller
Definitely
Man,
should
should
be
be
number
number
come on,
one.
one.
man.
Thriller should be
Man,
number one.
man.
And in
Uh,
all reality, Michael Jackson could have 3 albums up there. Like dead ass.
yeah, he
He could
could.
definitely have
It's a
3 albums
possibility.
up there.
You 100% correct.
He could have 3 up
Let
there.
me see. They got album.
I'm surprised they didn't have Tupac. I saw his name, but
All eyes
definitely
on me.
surprised.
Top first half top 20. Let me see. Is this it?
Man, you know what's my
20
favorite
through
album?
Oh yeah,
But I'm
here
from
we go.
I'm from down south. Who is Mike Jones? Chopped and screwed.
Oh my
And
God. Jesus Christ.
that's fucked
He-
up.
Here go the second 20
yeah.
11 through 20 is
This shit say
Jay-Z's The
Taylor.
Blueprint. Is The Blueprint the greatest Jay-Z album? Would you take that?
Nah, mine. I
It
mean,
might
I know
be.
I know why other people like it though, but you know, mine is Volume 3, and most people they don't even like that shit. They
Yeah,
don't
you
like
crazy
Volume
on that
3 at
stuff.
all. That shit
You know what I
that
just thought
man, that
about?
shit hits so crazy.
Growing up, my dad had that Michael Jackson, that record with the little leopard on it and the
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, this is the what about the Chronic?
Yup.
Yeah, the Chronic should be up there, or I would even go to Chronic 2001. I'm gonna go to Chronic 2001 because the way Dre just stole so many songs on the Chronic, the way he sampled them, and he was just taking them straight off the albums. He wasn't even trying to hunt for no samples. Like he was just taking straight up samples, like the whole riff. He ain't care.
Yeah. They got the
Y'all didn't
Beach Boys in there, Marvin Gaye,
Marvin Gaye for
Taylor
sure.
Swift,
Yeah.
Joni Mitchell, Adele, Bob Dylan, Jay-Z, Radiohead, and Fleetwood Mac.
y'all didn't
Uh,
fuck with the boys down south and chopped and screwed. That ain't y'all lane.
Nah, I'm gonna
yeah, I
pass
like
on that one.
I fucks with it. I ain't gonna have nothing up here though. I ain't gonna have nothing no chopped and screwed up on this top 100. Adele is that album really that good? I
Yeah,
never heard it.
it could possibly be that good.
Oh, okay. I never heard it. Taylor Swift. I don't listen to Taylor Swift at all. I'm not gonna speak on her.
Dude,
Kanye
1988, this is a banger. I listen to that shit every morning I take my kid to school.
Kanye made her famous. I'll say that.
I actually can pull up the whole list. Let me see if I can get the whole list up here real quick.
This is crazy, man.
Let me see.
There's so many. It's like how did SWV not make the list
Nah, you can't put SWB at the top 100, bro.
in the top
That's
But
funny.
100?
I was listening to SWV on the way to the car wash.
no, I don't think you could put him in the top 100. Let's see. Bruce Springsteen, Daft Punk, Discovery. I take that. Miles Davis, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I would take that above
That's
Good Kid, Mad
high.
City.
That's
I think
high.
that this is the greatest Kanye album of all time. 100%.
Yeah, it's up there.
Low End
If it's not
Theory
there,
by Tribe
Low in
Called
Theory is.
Quest. This is great. Jagged Little Pill. A lot of people not familiar with Alanis Morissette. Um,
I know who she is. I don't know that album though.
They got Ready to Die up here at 32. This nigga playing SWV.
Yeah, yeah.
Public Enemy, Beyonce, Enter the 36 Chambers, Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, Illmatic
Wow.
by Nas,
Oh,
Aquemini
Illmatic
by
made it.
Outkast. I don't think Aquemini by Outkast is the greatest
Nah,
Outkast
it ain't better
album.
than AT Aliens. It ain't better than AT Aliens. I'm
I
sorry.
agree.
No, no,
Uh,
hell no.
um, Stevie Wonder in here more than once. Take Care by Drake is at
Ooh.
47. Joshua
Exodus.
Tree by YouTube. By YouTube.
I haven't heard that album.
You
They
ain't
got
never
some
heard
songs.
Joshua Tree?
Nah, they got some songs that I really, really, really like though. They got a lot of songs that I really like.
Anti by Rihanna. Now, I think that
Wow.
this album is low. It's too low. I think it
They
deserves to. I
They
think
could be
this
that could be
Rihanna
higher.
album. I think Anti deserves to be much higher. Anti is one of my favorite albums of all time, bro.
Voodoo should definitely be higher. Like that shit is amazing. That is
No,
a work of art.
no way.
Voodoo by
hey,
D'Angelo?
No, his first album is better than Voodoo.
Oh, I mean, I know what you're saying sonically, but
The
when
first
man, when you
album
go
is
through,
better, 1,000%, one
man, when you
thousand
go through
percent better than
Voodoo,
Voodoo.
and when you go through that, it's such a vibe, man. They take you on a whole roller coaster, man. That shit is amazing.
You telling me that D'Angelo's first album is not better than Voodoo?
I like them both, but the way I feel, like the journey that I go on Voodoo is amazing. Like
And let me
when
say
you go
this.
from
I will take Love Deluxe all day long over Beyonce's.
Yeah. Your car mentioned Sade. Yeah.
I will
Your
take
car
Love
mentioned
Deluxe
Sade.
1,000% above Beyonce's Lemonade. 10 times out of 10. If you force me to pick an album, an R&B album, to take on an island by myself for the next 10 years, because I'm gonna be stuck like Tom Hanks, and you force me to pick between Love Deluxe and Lemonade, I'm taking Love Deluxe all day long.
I didn't see too many
I
songs on
think
that
that
Lemonade album that I liked.
Anti
Yeah,
is
I'm
better than Lemonade to me.
yeah, I'm listening to Anti. I ain't gonna cap. I'm definitely gonna listen to Anti. But oh, what I was about to say was when you the trip that you go on Voodoo, all the way from when Meth and Red start that album, like at the beginning, it's not the
Mhm.
very first song, but you get the Devil's Pie and just the journey
Yeah,
you go on all the way to Africa. It is such a it's such a like sonically, it is amazing. It is a whole journey that he takes you on, man. That shit is
yeah.
amazing, man.
I also think
That
that
shit is
Confessions
amazing.
is better than Lemonade too, but that's just me.
Oh, Usher?
Yep, it's right here at number 95.
Damn, that's low.
They
That's
got
really low.
Solange up here above at seat at the table. Solange before Confessions by Usher, bro.
How could she
This
never mind.
is bullshit.
Astro World.
I love Astro World.
No, come on, man. That's
I
not in the top
love
100.
Astro World, bro.
That's not in the top 100 though.
Yeah, this is a weird list. It's hard. It's hard.
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
Tyler the Creator,
you can't
man.
you can't really sleep on Tyler the Creator, but I don't know if it deserves to be in
I
the
can't.
top
I'm
100.
gonna be honest.
It
I do
doesn't. I
not
don't think it
like.
deserves to be in the top 100, but you can't really sleep on Tyler the Creator though.
I do not like anything about him, man. I'm gonna be very
That's
honest.
just
I do
because he's
not like.
fruity. You don't like him because he's fruity.
Nah, I don't
George
like his
George
voice.
George Michael stand up.
George Michael's on the list.
Yeah,
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
listen
Listen
without
without
prejudice.
prejudice.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Okay then.
they got Nina Simone up there. I put a spell on you.
I ain't mad at that. I love that song, by the way. That's where Biggie.
Yeah, this is.
That's where Biggie sample come from.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
it's really screaming Jay Hawkins, but yeah, the Biggie dun 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 dun
They
dun.
got Marshall Mathers
Way too
LP.
low.
Get Rich or Die
Way too low.
Trying, or about 50.
Those are too
Um,
low. The Marshall Mathers LP and Get Rich or Die Trying, but
my girl
oh
Madonna.
man.
They got like a prayer up there. That deserves to be there.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Missy Elliott is
Craftwork.
up there.
Yep. They got NWA straight out of Compton. They got Metallica, Master of Puppets. Um, and Jimi
They,
Hendrix. They got All Eyes on Me up here. All right,
where's Jimi Hendrix at? And
right
which one
here.
is it?
Are you
Oh, Are You
experienced?
Experienced?
Yeah.
Oh, is that wait, is Voodoo Child on there?
They got John
Damn.
Coltrane, the Rolling Stone, Guns N' Roses, Beastie Boys, Paul's Boutique. I don't know about that one.
Oh no, hell no. I don't want to ever hear no Beastie Boys records no more, man.
I
They
don't
were
know about
whack.
that one.
They were whack, man. I'm gonna be honest. They got songs that I like, but they overall, man, they couldn't rap. I'm gonna be
Mm.
honest. They pioneers or whatever, but they could not rap, man.
This
Yeah,
is
no
my
Wu
favorite
Tang,
time. It's my favorite. You said what?
no Wu Tang.
They do got Wu Tang on here.
They got them on there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Enter the 36 Chambers right here.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's very,
Yeah,
very
it
interesting.
is. It's definitely an interesting list. I'm trying to figure out like what it did they actually listen to all of these albums together when they came up with compiling this list though? Like, or were
Yeah.
they just putting out
It's
like what
no
was the
way I would put this
criteria?
out here, bro. This is not the top rap album of all time. No way, no fucking how. I
No,
don't know how
I
niggas
ain't,
be
no.
gassing Kendrick like the way that they gas Kendrick, bro. It's so weird to me, man. Now, Good Kid, Mad City is my favorite Kendrick album. I will say
Yeah,
that.
it's in my top 25. Like you
Is
catch
it?
me in a crunch. Yeah. Oh yeah, Good Kid, Mad City. It's in my top
Top
25
25 albums or top 25
rap
hip hop
albums.
albums?
Rap album. Hell no, it ain't in my top 25 albums. Hell no. No, 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 no.
Hmm.
My shit be all over the place. But that's a strange list. I'm gonna be honest. That's a very strange list. I don't know, man. Oh.
Is it anything that's missing that you would like in there, Quentin?
Creed, Stain, Nickelback, maybe.
Ooh, Nickelback.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. I ain't seen Maroon 5 songs about James, so they disrespected them, like for sure. That's one of the greatest,
Hmm.
like, alternative
There's
albums of
there's
all
no
time.
who is Mike Jones. There should be definitely some chopped and screwed in there somewhere.
Yeah, they have no representation for anything
We ain't
down
got we
south
ain't got
down
no
there.
we ain't got no Paul
Nah,
Wall in there.
nothing.
A
Paul
lot
Wall.
of the down south stuff is really missing out of there. Honestly,
Yeah, it
No
is.
no
the only thing that
no
they got.
Slim Thug.
No, you can't put no Slim Thug in there. Not top 100 of all time,
No,
bro.
no, hell no. But AT Aliens, man, that should have been up there, man. I don't know about Aquemini.
Yeah.
AT Alien, no AT Aliens, man.
They don't
Wow.
got no mystical. None of the masterpiece crew. No
Oh
limit
no,
soldiers.
no limit. No, man, they ain't gonna
They
put them
just
in there.
they just said forget the whole crew.
No,
None
they
of
ain't
them.
putting them in there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alanis Morissette was up there.
Yeah. I mean, it was a. I'm not gonna say it was a bad list, because I think that a lot of times those lists are made to evoke some kind of emotion, right? Because
Yep.
it's supposed to get you talking. I think that it's some flaws on there. But then at the same time, I think that it's some good stuff that came out of it, especially when you talk about starting to restarting the conversation. Music is so subjective. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
it's really a thing to where you can't really say what is good and what isn't. And so I think that it's always good to have those conversations because your ear is different from my ear. The era that you come, that somebody else may come from may be different than the era that we come from. And even
Facts.
the interest, the genre of music that a lot of people prefer may be different than something that what I'm saying, we may prefer or something like that. So I don't think that it's ever really a wrong answer, but I do think that it's made to what I'm saying, create conversation.
Definitely.
So
Definitely. I think that's why Good Kid, Mad City is up there.
I think the Good
Honestly,
Kid, Mad City is up there because Kendrick is hot right now.
that too.
That's it.
That too, for sure.
So
Yeah.
any final thoughts, Quentin?
J- Ooh, I do want to talk about that though. That Kendrick Lamar shit, boy.
What
Whew.
about it?
Oh, Kendrick really lost that battle bad.
You
Like
ain't gonna
it's
never
it's
listen.
a lot of
These Kendrick stands is. I don't even think a lot of people are Kendrick stands. I think a lot of people are both Kendrick stands and they just want
and
Drake to
Drake
lose.
haters.
So
Yeah, they Drake haters. I don't like Drake at all, but man, the information that came out, that battle is over, and the motherfuckers is mad, and it is crazy why they are mad. That dude Drake owns The Weeknd, Rick Ross, and Kendrick's parts of their royalties.
does he really?
Yeah, that's why he mentioned that $400 million deal. That's part of it because he owns some company named Gamma.
Or he a
He own,
part one
yeah, he
part
got
participant in
equity
it?
or something in that company,
Mm.
and yeah, so that's why they mad for real. And that's why he was like, that's why he says they dragged Pluto into it. They dragged Future into the battle, and they don't need they made up bullshit just to probably to bring him in there, but he don't really have no beef with Future. It's
Mm.
crazy. Like if you go back and start listening to them songs with that context and all the splits and like man, yeah,
Well, over
Kendrick got
time,
fired
everything
up.
will reveal itself. So
Yeah.
it should be pretty interesting. I want to get your thoughts on this right here. So I think that Chig Smooth probably captured this the best. So I'm just gonna play his summary of it. But I said that this was gonna happen. I predicted it. It's very much coming to pass. And one of the people that it's affecting right now in particular is Joe Budden because he can't shake this chick that he used to talk to named Tahiry. And a lot of people may not necessarily be familiar with Tahiry and Joe Budden. But I largely credit Joe Budden with being the first rapper to ever really hop on the whole YouTube thing when it wasn't cool and when everybody was clowning, dude about being a YouTuber. Now everybody want to jump into the YouTube game. But Joe Budden was the first person to start documenting his life. I remember the first time that I discovered Tahiry was through Joe Budden TV before its latest iteration of what it is as a podcast. Joe used to just capture his life. He used to talk about stuff. He used to, show the different stuff. He was really vlogging, right?
Yeah, it
And so he
was.
was kind of a pioneer of this whole game. And I discovered it through Tahiry. I think that the first video I ever seen or I ever noticed her is he was taking her to get like a new car. She was getting like a new little baby Benz or something like that or whatever. But I'm gonna play this real quick and then I'm gonna get to the super chats right after this part of the show. So let me see if I could fast forward to get to the shits real quick. I don't want to get into the Diddy thing.
Episode of the Joe Budden podcast.
Want to take a lot
Get up past
women
this
to
real
be
quick.
said.
Budden podcast to address it so that the narrative can be flipped onto Joe Budden, whether it's right or wrong. The Shade Room will post about Joe Budden's response, and Tahiry would jump in the comments saying, "This whole took me out. So hard to watch. So sorry for Cassie and every other woman who is currently going through it or has ever gone through it. It's tough." She will continue, now talking about Joe. "F out of here. Who? The irony. This is so triggering. I remember Joey throwing me down a flight of stairs, dragging me back into the house, and me having to talk him into letting me go. But Joe would see that comment and respond in kind, saying, 'Tahiry, you are a lying, failed gold digger that has abused, targeted, and manipulated many men. Outside of me, you lack an identity, which is why you've tried desperately to attach yourself to me for over 15 years. The last time I saw you, I purchased a mattress from you and you were happy you made the sale. You were
Hold on, let me just say that's wild. That's a wild final encounter.
I purchased a mattress, bro.
What is going on? A mattress?
That is a wild final encounter. And I can't stand these hoes, but to have a nigga purchase a mattress for you and you be happy about the sale, and for him to actually bring that up, hey, that is a very that it's true because it's just random. Like a nigga don't make
It's
up.
too random.
Niggas don't
too
make
random.
up the fact that that he purchased a mattress from you, nigga, and you was happy about the money, nigga. Instead of going to Facebook Marketplace, you sold it to him directly. Hey, hold on.
This is wild.
Hold on,
Why
let
is
me
this
play the rest of
nigga
this.
Joe Budden buying used mattresses though? That's kind of weird.
That's some wild shit. But let me play the rest of it.
were fine then. There was that night after Starlit 6 years ago when you invited me inside your new place. You were fine then too. You were on my body your entire last stint on Love and Hip Hop and tried your best to disrespect my son's mother in the process. I had to ask producers to keep you away from us like the cancer you are. Yet you continue to slight my name online because it's your identity. I don't speak to you or about you because it's low vibrational. You're a low-level Dykeman con woman who's been lying about, you already know, for ages. I pray you heal and move on one day. Hopefully this is our last exchange. Prayers to all real victims. Tahiry would respond to Joe Budden saying, "You can say whatever you want about me. Those that know me, know. I'm not scared of you anymore. You can keep bullying, intimidating the rest. Those that know you and are around you also know the truth. Sad that they continue to enable your behavior. Your time is coming."
Hey, I look at that as a threat.
Yeah, man, that's wild.
I look at
Your
that as a
time
threat.
is coming.
If you don't have a video, nigga, them is just words.
Is it though, Quentin?
Yes, nigga, you don't have no video. Shut the fuck up.
Because basically everybody that's getting Me
them
Too,
ain't
just
just
like I
words.
said, and she's incentivized, just like I said, from Cassie. And so everyone, man, I predicted this shit. I said it from the very beginning. From the very beginning when I first seen that lawsuit come out, regardless of whether or not she was telling the truth or not, What it did was enable a bunch of women
Mm-hmm.
to go back in their past and try to figure out who the fuck they talked to, who was the most popular amongst them, who's still popping today, who stood the test of time. And because Joe Budden, if Joe never had no visibility, if he was not incredibly successful, if he did not weather, the storm and still remain relevant today and still have a name, you would not hear from this chick. Let me ask y'all a question. What does Tahiry do? Some people sent me a video of her trying to start a new podcast and all of this shit, and I just couldn't do the review video. Like I didn't see anything in there worth having a conversation about. She don't even register on my radar as a reaction video. I didn't even want to react to anything that she did. If Joe wasn't still winning today, you would never hear her name ever. You
It's
wouldn't hear her
facts.
say shit. You wouldn't hear her saying your time is coming. All of a sudden, every chick want to go back 20 years to try to figure out if she can conjure up some kind of story of what they did to you. And this is one of the reasons why keep telling guys, y'all need to gird up and be careful of who you dealing with, because 20, 25 years from now, if you still popping, a hoe can come through and say, oh no, I remember when you slapped me. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. Get the hell out of here. Ain't no stop. Stop,
Yeah,
stop,
that's
stop.
that's yeah. This is dangerous ground, man. Like this really enables evil women to do all type of unrighteousness, man. Like this shit is sick.
And now next week we're gonna be having a conversation talking about no Joe. That's what Smith. That's the chat. Get it? The guy. See,
Yeah.
listen. When all of the smoke clears and it's no longer just a popular conversation, but you start seeing niggas catching smoke and shit. This is what you can look forward to, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And I mean, I don't never have no problems like this, bro. Like, but it's sad that you really got to be careful with who you deal with, because you don't want no shit like this. You gotta be very discerning, man. Because I mean, like, I don't know their situation, but I mean, I know Joe was on drugs at one point and like he was unstable, but putting his hands on a woman, I
I
don't know,
remember
man.
I seen Votto do her dirtier than Joe ever did her. I
Oh
seen
wow,
Votto was on Love and Hip Hop about to choke that chick out for throwing apples at his head or some shit like that.
Well, that's self defense.
what?
That
Y'all
don't
ain't never
count.
seen that shit? That was old.
Hell no,
Yeah,
hell
Votto used to
no.
talk to Tahiry, bro, and he was like, she was doing something like trying to, um, she tried to throw something at him, and Votto grabbed her up. He yammed her up on TV. A lot of people don't even know who
Damn.
Votto is, but I remember Votto, yeah, yoked her up
Yeah,
real
he can
quick
rap.
on
It's
Love and Hip
crazy.
Hop or some shit like that.
And they showed it. They ain't had nobody like intervene.
And Votto was not fucking around, bro.
Hmm.
It was
Damn.
like a marriage boot camp or some shit like that, and that nigga yammed her up so fast, bro. Y'all don't remember that? I can't believe
No,
y'all don't remember that.
Somebody said Votto almost killed her.
Man,
ABJ.
Votto wasn't. She did something off camera that they didn't play because a lot of those reality shows they chop it up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because they got to make a villain or something like that. And Votto grabbed her up with the quickness.
Damn. Oh
I
yeah, that's
remember
deep.
Votto used to be popping too.
Yeah,
Who's
he
Otto?
was.
Hmm.
He from New York. He from Harlem, I believe. Votto from Harlem. He's just a he another MC. He pretty dope, man, but he just kind of like faded out.
Yeah,
Yeah, he just
she grabbed something and threw it at his head or something like that, and that nigga was
they,
not fucking around.
yeah, he said it was marriage boot camp. I never watched that shit.
That nigga, he grabbed her up. I think they removed it from like the TV or something like that, but eventually that nigga grabbed her up and yammed her up, bro.
Okay, yeah. Messi said she hit him in the face with a bag of apples.
Yeah.
What the?
Uh, what? Yeah, you can't do
Y'all
no
ain't
shit
never
like
seen
that.
that, bro?
Hell no, man. I never watched that marriage boot camp shit.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I remember him grabbing her up. He was choking her the fuck up. Here, hold on.
That
I
is
think I found it. I just pulled it up.
that's heavy, man. I don't know, man.
She was
A bag
throwing
of
apples
apples
at that
though.
nigga head, and that nigga Votto was like, "Okay, I got something for your monkey ass."
A bag of apples ain't light, man. Like,
And they didn't originally show it on the TV.
oh shit.
Tahiry
People
and
looking
Budden.
concerned.
How do you guys think you did? Could you figure it out? Could you figure it out, Tahiry?
I think he was.
Hey, that's the face of a defeated man, bro.
Yeah.
That's the face. That's literally he should be a Jordan meme of a defeated man.
Enticing me to
Yeah.
become that person that I don't want to be anymore. And then I look crazy to y'all. I look extra aggressive. So you look. Oh, are you?
That nigga snapped.
What?
That was live?
Y'all, I look
Yeah,
extra
no, they chop it up.
aggressive. So you look.
That nigga was not messing around, bro.
What? Send me the link. I want to watch the whole thing.
No,
No, I want to watch it on my own time.
just look up Votto, Vado, and Tahiry.
Dear Christ.
What the fuck?
Man,
This
listen,
nigga
bro.
spazzed.
Yeah, bro. Hold on. Let me pull up some other stuff.
Dang,
Nah.
that popped up quick. God dang.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah.
Whoa.
This is before.
Oh, wait, she got on the same outfit.
This is the part that they didn't show on TV and all of this other stuff. That nigga was stressed the fuck out,
They
bro.
said that Tahiry walks away, you again. You gotta.
Been instructed. Point is not.
Hold on, let me see.
So the list
Thing is, if you go, I'm not talking to you.
you got hit about 5.
And because you,
Tahiry.
You don't.
yeah, you right now you would have shocked me. I'm sure. Part of the list, yes. If I would have got shocked right now, I would have deserved it. But you know what wasn't part of the list?
Word. Yo, look at this. She's crazy.
I don't get.
Anyways, there was a whole bunch of stuff and stuff like that, but they say that it's probably scripted. Who the fuck know? But all I know is they say that she toxic as hell when it comes back down to it, bro. But again, now all of a sudden, since the whole Cassie situation, she coming out and she like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Your time is coming. So basically, she trying to do the same shit to Joe that is happening to Puff.
Yeah, we gotta have discernment. Never trust a big button to smile.
I keep telling, and she not, man, these hoes don't even be that bad if y'all ask me, bro.
She ain't. She all right.
So I don't even know. I don't
That's
know how
just
people keep getting caught up.
Hmm.
Oh, your
Budden,
car.
oh, Joe Budden always had bad picks with women, toxic ass women.
Yeah. He. I don't know what was up with homeboy and his choice.
I probably need to call my YouTube career before I get caught up in the civil suit.
What?
He said what?
I got somebody who might come back for me on a civil suit.
Oh my god, man!
I don't need
Quinn
her
said
thinking I got no money, nigga.
Quinn said you don't want to be go no further in the career.
She might come out for me for a couple racks, nigga. Shit.
Oh shit!
You can fix that. Then we ain't tripping off that.
Yeah,
We ain't tripping off that. So I don't know though.
Your car firing shots, man.
What are your cars? What is your car saying?
You got. I ain't gonna say it, man. You might have to.
What is he
up.
saying?
He firing shots. He gonna say. He gonna say.
It looked like that Queef network.
Oh
yeah. He firing shots, man.
Let me read some of these super chats so I can acknowledge the people. Shout out to J Ben says, sheesh. Now OVO 80 gonna have his chain on the top 10. Seminole 2014 says, I'm gonna put you on AD. There's an NY rapper called Smooth Haynes that spit that luxurious rap. Oh, so he AZ. All right. He real nice. Check out Tree of Life for Drug Dealers Opulence. Yeah, I'll check that out for sure. Phil Knight is in the building, says, Blonde is definitely a top 10 album. Think about how he finessed the label on Apple Music. Record labels changed the way that they do deals with artists. But that don't have nothing to do with the music. Black Lives Matters or women's rights. Julius Jermaine is in the building. Says no R. Kelly, no life after death. Yes, R. Kelly deserved to be on that list. That's
Definitely.
another thing. You 100%
That's a fact.
correct. But this is all
That's a fact.
it's all politics at this point. Messi says so.
Yeah.
There's no great pure R&B albums at all. Bye. Yeah. Well, they had Sade on there. They had Sade on there. Common
Yeah.
Man 80 says rap is not song, rap is rap, music, singing is singing. I'm one of the creators of rap. We separated it from singing during the days of disco. Y'all young, you just don't know. Hip hop is not rap. Well, here's the thing, buddy. You can't put the genie in the bottle, and the evolution of whatever it is evolves past whatever it is that you think that you separated it from. And just because you started it or just because you was a part of the inception of what you think the genre is supposed to be doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to stay that way. Everything evolves. It's almost just like TV, right? If you think about what TV is today, people are more likely to consume content on social media platforms than they are on regular TV. Well, you could say, well, these ain't shows. Oh, absolutely they shows. It's evolved. You know what I'm saying? And so a playlist is now much different than a set list from a DJ when you used to spin records. You know what I'm saying? So you can't gatekeep or keep things from evolving from what it's going to be. It is what it is. A lot of what we see today is a meld of different styles of music all into one. You can't even, it's almost like a melting pot. They singing,
Mm-hmm.
rapping, they might throw a little bit of a rock and roll on it. Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You gonna stop music from being whatever it is gonna be? Here, let me read another super. He said it's like jazz music and swing music, or swing music. Swing stole the sound from jazz. It's just the music industry. They always still. They've been doing it for almost 100 years. So it was there before you. Then
Yeah.
what white people did to popularize rock and roll, even though it came from black people. What you gonna do? You gonna gatekeep it? You can't gatekeep it. What 50 did, what Ja Rule did to revolutionize how people use melody on albums. Not that he was the first to do it, but he definitely was the one that helped popularize it in the late 90s, early 2000s. What you gonna say that ain't rap? That's not hip hop? It absolutely is. It takes elements from other things in order to create something new. But it is what it is. I don't know why people try to gatekeep stuff. To gatekeep something is to create it from evolving into something greater, in my opinion.
I don't know why he's saying
Respect to you though, big dog.
I don't know why he's saying rap isn't hip hop. Like it's definitely a form of hip hop. It's I don't get it.
Music
It's
is
one,
made to evoke emotion, bro.
yeah.
That's all it is. And
I'll tell you
different.
anything. Like music can put you like. There's a song I forget about. It can put you at a specific place and time.
It
You remember
absolutely
that.
does.
Like, yeah.
There's a song by Miguel, and it's called Candles in the Sun. And when I hear that song,
Mm.
it brings out something in me, because it harkens back at a time, when I first broke down. The first time that I ever cried and I ever broke down, because that was the first song that played after my father had passed away. It was the first song that had came on, and I was really, really listening to the words, and it really put me in this mindset. And I just started recalling all of the different memories that came along from all of the great times that me and my father had, up until his death, because we had spent, like, sometimes we would spend 10, 12 hours a day together because we was building out the restaurant. And so when I heard that song, it helped me to remember the time that I heard it before. I had heard something similar to it before he had passed. And so when I hear that song today, the first thing that I think about is the memories of me and him when we was working together. Anytime it comes up on random on a shuffle on my playlist, it harkens to an emotion and it makes me feel a certain type of way based off of a time, when I heard it again, the first thing that I heard, the first relevant song that I heard after he passed, and it broke me down. You know what I'm saying? So that's what music does. You know what I'm saying? It
Facts.
encapsulates times and it makes you feel a certain way. It's spirits in music.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
literally spirits in music. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
you can't gatekeep what something is because it means different things to different people. And that's why it's so subjective. And you can't really say somebody is right or wrong because you don't know what it means to them as to what that song or what that genre or what that emotion or what that era does. It all evokes something, and you can't say what it is, or you can't tell people what they can and can't feel because they feel different things when they hear it. And that's why when you see an artist perform in person, I always tell people go to live shows and don't just go to the big concerts, go to the smaller concerts, go to this because it
Mhm.
creates a memory and it encapsulates a period of time to where when you hear a melody, it's different than even recalling a memory. When you hear a melody, it makes you feel a certain type. When I see Coldplay jump on that stage, it makes me feel a certain type of way because when I was listening to Parachutes or when I was listening to X and Y at a specific time, or when I was going through certain things at certain times, it got me through it. I have a lot of respect for certain music that was played during the mid 2000s because I was going through a lot of shit back then, and it was some music that got me through it. You know what I'm saying? Or when I hear a
Mhm.
certain album or certain words, it evokes a certain emotion, and so you can't tell people what they can and can't like, or what is and what isn't. It evolves based off of whatever it makes you feel at that particular time. So that's just my opinion on it.
No, I agree.
Carlos
Music is
Santana, I love Carlos Santana.
yeah. Like music is the only force of its kind on the planet Earth. That shit reverberates with you even when it's not playing. Like you said, that everything that you said about it is being spirits, and that is 1,000% true. It's songs that I haven't heard for years, and I still get that first feeling of when I first heard it as a child. Like so, I definitely agree 1,000%. Like music is the only force of its kind. Like where it just encapsulates all these emotions, and like you could just feel a certain type of way about it.
For sure. Let me take a call, and then we can get over into the next subject. What's up, D? What's the word?
Hey, baby.
What's
How
going
y'all
on, my
doing?
love? How you doing?
Hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
Quinn. How
Hey,
you doing,
boo.
Quinn? Y'all know I love me some Quentin.
Why you love Quentin so much? What is it about Quentin?
I'm
Quentin is
different. Yes, I'm
he's
different.
different. Yes, he's different.
Pull
Hey,
up to the scene with my ceiling missing.
hey.
And Quentin, it seems to be genuinely fun. He
I
seems to
still
not
am.
have too many hang-ups, and
He is. He a good person. He a good dude.
yeah, he seems to be super fun. How old are you, Quentin?
He don't want to say.
Quentin.
I've been anywhere from 30 to 39. You pick one.
Okay, so see, you in the right age range. You in the right age
It
range.
depends on what day and who I'm talking to. If I need to be 30, I'm 30.
You in the right age range.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was wanted to ask a question. So I know
Okay.
that we are having the debate about the women and their truthfulness and their coming outness and so on and so forth.
Hmm.
Now, I have first of all, I don't believe in the 20-year, 30-year, blah blah blah. That's all foolishness, and we all know what it's for. I I have to say that as a woman, I have um been abused in every way that there is to be abused,
Hmm.
including the R word. And, as a child
Man.
up and through, I was 17, 18. Okay.
Okay.
And back then, y'all know, back then I'm old. So back then, it was always the girl's fault. No matter what, it was always the girl's fault. And even if you went to court, it was your fault. So I never went to court. I never told anyone. I never said, the incident happened. Only people that know are my sisters. My sisters are the only people that know. Two of my sisters are the only people that know. My mom knows of one incident with one of her boyfriends, and she had been abused all her life, and so the only thing she could say was, well, it wasn't as bad as what happened to me. So I knew she wasn't trustworthy. And so I didn't feel at
Wow.
that time, huh?
No, I was saying, wow, like that was harsh.
My mom is harsh. Me and my mom, I give her respect and honor because she's my mom, but that's about as far as it goes. And I talk to her every now and again, and I love my mom. And I understand some of her situation, but I also don't understand a lot of it. And she's never taken accountability for not keeping me safe. And so I have a relationship with her as that was your one job and you didn't do it. But anyway, I digress. The question is, none of these men have ever made it, right? So they're just regular guys, you know? And so it makes me wonder if the situations would have been any different, because I was young then, 16, 15. I mean, it started when I was like 2. So I was always young. And so, of course, they weren't in powerful situations either. But I wonder, had it made a difference in the way that I handled situations if it was like, it makes me think of, you never know until you're in that situation. It's what people always say. And so I just wonder, would I've handled it any different by keeping my mouth shut had it been, I was also in the industry at the time. So I had been around many stars and stuff like that. And I remember Ready for the World. Oh my God, worst experience ever. Nobody ever raped me or anything, but they were very handsy and it made me feel very uncomfortable. And even one of the guys asked me to come and sit on his lap. And I was like, yeah, no. I'm also a little bit sassy. And I was like, yeah, no, thank you. And he had that greasy curl. And I was just like, you're going to make my face break out. And then everybody was laughing. And then I walked out the room.
Why did you want
But
to be in the industry? Why did you want to be in the industry?
well, I was singing at the time. And so I was doing all the talent shows. And I also worked for a radio station where I had an after school teen program that I ran.
Okay.
From 3 to 6. And so I spun records in the booth, and it was a call-in show, and so the kids would call in, and we would chat, and they would tell me what their record was that they wanted to get back at whoever. So basically it was like a revenge show, drama. Some girl sent me a song one time. She didn't know it was me, that was on the radio, because my name at the time was Lady D. So she didn't know it was me. So she was like, Lady D, I want you to sing this song to this girl I know named Danielle, at my school, and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay. And I think it was, I don't even know what the song was. But whatever the song was, I said, okay. I said, that was cool. That was cool. So then, I sent her the song back. You Talk Too Much. Y'all remember that song? You talk too much, homegirl.
And
You
you
never.
never shut up.
Shut
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
know
I
about
sent
it.
her that song back, and so that got everybody like, everybody freaking out. But just stuff like that. It was fun. It was good, clean fun. Little back and forth and stuff with the teens. I was in middle
So
school then.
what you basically asking is, because it's a lot of guys that never made it, you saying doesn't make a difference if the person winds up becoming famous or not? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like would I have, because I say now, oh my God, I would never. But would I react now? These were 25 years ago. What if one of the
So if the
guys,
person wind up becoming famous, right, or if they
yeah, like
wind up
one of,
becoming super successful, do you think that you would be quiet? Do you think you would still have the
yeah,
same sentiment as a normal everyday guy who you just like, well, they just a regular motherfucker. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pissed off, but what is it that I'm gonna do about it? So you basically saying that you think that because a person has visibility or fame or money or whatever, that does make a difference as far as what women try to figure out whether or not they should remain silent or not.
I do. I do, because there's no reason why I shouldn't have went to the police and all of that, besides my own fear of being pulled apart, and because I was rather promiscuous at that time, but due to other reasons which have nothing to do,
So hold
with
on. Let's back
this.
up. Let's back up for a minute.
hmm
What do you consider? Because you said that you was rather promiscuous at the time. What do you consider inappropriate behavior? Because we all know that raping somebody is obviously inappropriate behavior, right? But I'm assuming that didn't happen during the time that you was being incredibly promiscuous. Am I off?
You're wrong.
Okay, so you did. All right, so then that's a whole
So
nother conversation.
during that time,
That's a
during
whole
that
nother
time,
conversation, then.
it is. But during that time of my life, there was in between times where I wasn't. You know what I mean? I had dry seasons or whatever. I wasn't talking to nobody. I didn't have a boyfriend or whatever. And so you would be in this quote unquote dating or talking to people. And there was this one guy that I talked to. I'll just give him as an example. Can I say his name?
No.
He probably not listening.
No.
No.
No, don't do
Dang.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
No, don't do
Anyway,
that.
I ain't gonna say his name. But anyway, he we were supposed to be just sitting in the car talking. I was actually walking by, and he was supposed to be a friend, and this was from school. And I was actually walking by the car, and
How old were you?
oh gosh, at this time, probably this was before I got pregnant, so probably 15.
See, that shit ain't the same. You a child.
15.
You a kid. You a
Yeah.
kid. You a kid at that time. I'm talking about adults. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bad is bad, but you 15. That's yeah, that shit is wrong.
But what I'm saying is, the way that it went down in the car, we were just supposed to be talking. He was like, "Hey, come sit talk," and I was like, "Oh, what's up?" Blah
You
blah
wait,
blah.
you jumped in a grown man's car?
Yeah, but he wasn't. He went to our school, so he was a senior or whatever. But
Okay, I got you.
he went to our school, so I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I mean? So I was like, "Oh yeah, sure. What's up?" So I got in the car. The door was open, so I was like sitting with my foot outside the car, just chit chatting. And then he started to try to touch me and whatnot. And then I was like, no, 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 we not doing any of that, and I'm getting ready to get out the car. And then he pushes me back. And then it is from there. And I'm crying and I'm screaming, but the car door is now shut. So you can't hear anything. Plus, it's just me and him in the parking lot. I'm screaming, I'm crying, I'm fighting, but whatever. And after it's over, he just gets up like nothing and was like, "Girl, I see you next week," or whatever, whatever. And then, I run home, I tell my sisters, I'm in the shower, I'm freaking out, I'm scrubbing, the whole 9 yards. Whatever y'all see on TV, that really how you feel. And just dirty. So my sisters know what happened, but nobody else knows. And I just keep it to myself because I'm saying, they're telling me we need to call the police, and I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? All he gonna say is I wanted it. All he gonna say is, this and that and all the other. So that's how it was back then. If you tell, then they're gonna paint you as the bad guy. She wanted it. She knows she wanted it. She got in my car. She knows she was looking cute. She had on that skirt. Blah blah blah. So
So
mind
you
you,
saying that you was promiscuous when you was in high school?
yes, I was not like
Is
with
it
a whole bunch of people. I wasn't like that, but I did. If you met me and we dated, we would probably have sex at some point.
Who, me?
No, not you personally. I'm saying in
Quentin?
general.
Quentin?
If we was in school, oh,
Yeah.
definitely Quinn. You too. If you're
Yeah.
talking about when we was in school, absolutely.
You
If we
mean
was in
you? No,
school,
I never did trains, D.
no train. I'm not talking about y'all two together. I'm just saying I would have found you attractive, and I probably would try to talk to you and see what happened. And at that time, because I had been abused so long in my whole life, I never thought of If you liked me, that means you wanted to have sex with me. That is what was in my mind. If you didn't touch me, then clearly you didn't like me. That's how I felt, because that's how every man in my life
I feel
from
like
2
you're
years
speaking
old.
directly to Quentin right now. Let me see something. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. I feel like you're telling your story to Quentin, and because Quentin is up here, you feel more compelled to be as honest as you are. Go ahead, D. Keep talking.
You're so silly. So I feel like that because I was in those positions that I never I equated like with physical. So I felt like if you didn't touch me, then you didn't like me. If you didn't put your hands on me, then you didn't want me, because that had been going on since, like I said, I was 2. So
So
that's how
wait
I
a
made.
minute. Hold on, D. All right. So let's move to the adult part of it, right? So
So
when
Let's
you
move
the
an
to right
adult,
now.
adult part.
do you have the same experiences as an adult though?
No, not anymore. Not after I got married and all
No,
that
no, no.
stuff.
I'm
No.
saying that once you became an adult, did you have any of those same negative experiences?
Yes. Yes, I had 2 of them as an adult.
All right. So D, let me ask you another question then. How do you find yourself? And I'm not victim shaming, right? Because this is your story, and I'm just observing and I'm just listening. But I gotta ask the question, right? Objectively,
No problem.
how did you keep finding yourself even as an adult in the same situation where you getting stuff done? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it the industry that you was in? Is it the environment that you surrounded yourself with? Is it the people that you surround? What is going
I
on?
think that it was the people that I was aligning myself up with at that time. There anytime I had something in my mind to where I wanted to get something from somebody, or I needed something, information, job, whatever, connections, because I also have been a lot of entrepreneurial in my life as well. So things like that, networking and stuff like that. And so, like, there was this one guy who had a pawn shop, and I would always he was, again, somebody from school and stuff like that, but this was older. We were adults. And he would always ask, can you take me out, blah blah blah, and I would always say no. And then I finally said yes, and he invited me over to his house. Mistake, I know that now, but I
So
didn't
you went
think
over
about
to his
it.
house, but you wasn't trying to do nothing
No, I thought we were just gonna talk.
at his crib, D.
I know that now, but
What do
then
you
I was
mean?
like,
D,
no.
you have been around the block a few times at that point.
I know, but I just didn't think that he would try it. He was older than me. He was real professional. I just didn't think
What did you
that
think
I.
was gonna happen? So you went back to his crib, and what did you think was gonna happen? And I'm not saying that anything should have happened, because once a girl say no, hey, we got to preface this conversation by saying once you say no, you got to stop. However, I have to ask the question: what in the heck is going on, D?
I just thought we were getting to know each other. Like we were
At
going to
his
have
crib,
drink. Like yes.
D,
I thought we were just getting to know each other. I
D,
literally did. I know it sounds stupid, but I
D,
literally was not trying to have sex with him that night.
D.
What?
You know what it sounds like to me?
What?
It sounds like you knew what you was getting yourself into, and then you was regretting it, but you put yourself in a situation and you knew what you was getting yourself into.
But I just thought that we were gonna have conversation. We was gonna eat like a regular date, only not at a restaurant. That's what I thought. I watched too
And
much
then you
TV.
went to his crib though.
I seen a whole lot of things where people go to their crib and they have dinner and then they say good night. So
And you seen a
it
whole lot
doesn't
where the
always.
opposite happened.
I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking of it as we're gonna get to know each other. It's gonna be a regular date. Hey, won't you come over to my house? I'll cook you something. Blah blah blah. It was like that. It wasn't. I don't know. It's my. I'm not gonna say it's I would say it's my fault. I should have never went over there. I get all that. I'm not taking responsibility for my own self. I take full accountability because I should not have gone over there, and I should have known better, and I should have led deeper
So what
into it.
happened? What happened with the second time when you was an adult?
The second time,
If you don't
it
want to
was
have this conversation, I understand, D. Like,
no. It's
I don't want
fine.
to pressure you, but if you want to
No. You're not
volunteer and
pressuring.
participate in it, then that's up. You know what I'm saying?
No. It's no. It's not like that. The second time was like a club situation. We were at the club and he followed me into the bathroom
Mm. Yeah, that's bad. How come you never reported any of this stuff?
because I never wanted to have to face the people. I never
Mm.
wanted the humiliation of it. I saw how all the cases gone all the time. I used to watch court TV. I saw how the cases were gone and how the women were torn apart. And then I knew that they would bring up all the stuff in my past. And once you start bringing up my behaviors with other people, and then you start bringing in other guys, and then they start saying how I seduced them and blah blah blah, then it just would
Did
make
you
me look.
seduce him? Did you seduce him, D? Be honest.
Did I do some men? Seduce
Did you
some men?
seduce? Yeah.
Of yes. Listen, I took my time to learn the arts. I know the whole full art of Kama Sutra. I know the art of seduction. I know all that stuff. I studied all that stuff. Most definitely studied it all completely. Because I wanted to be a life coach and a sex coach. I studied all that stuff deep. So
Are
I know
you
all the pressure
you said you're
points.
married, D?
Huh?
You're currently married?
No.
She was married at one
I
point.
was married at one
Yeah.
point. And
Okay.
I brought that mess into my marriage and messed it up. But so what I'm saying is I know that they were gonna bring up all that stuff. And so I was like, I don't want to be the victim. I'm gonna end up being the victim twice. And I don't want to do it. And then he's gonna get off, and then this would have been a waste of time and money. That's how I felt about it. I was
Mm.
also getting ready to go to law school at the time. So it was a lot going on that I understood about doing something like that. And it's not as easy as you accuse him and then they find the evidence and then they go. No, they completely tear the victim apart. And they would have found out about, my lifestyle, and then I would have been like not believed. And that was the last thing I wanted. What I did know was that my two sisters believed me. But my question is, let's say that tomorrow I find out that one of them, because I remember all of the encounters like I remember yesterday. So I find out one of them is a big time, whatever.
Mm-mm. What about it? What? That ain't a question. What's the full question?
Would that be something that I would think of and go, shh, man, I need to sue this? That's all.
So you
Because
think
I
that
want to
money?
say
Wait,
no.
wait, wait. Let me ask you a question. So you think that money would make it better? Do you think that they owe you something now? Is what I'm asking.
No.
Because you can't say that they owe you something later when they get big if you don't feel like they owe you something now.
Right. And I don't think that anybody owes me anything because
So
I
you
didn't
got to
do
keep
anything
the same
about it.
energy. If you
I didn't do
whatever you
anything
would
about it
do,
at that time.
whatever you would do before they get big, them becoming famous does not make it more valid. Is what I'm saying.
Right. See, that's what I'm asking. Does it make it more
No,
like, oh,
no,
they
it
done got
doesn't.
all big and I'm still sitting here in my little job and it's their fault? Because that's how it goes. Like, that's how women start thinking, oh, he done made it all big and I'm sitting here all in my shit and now
What
I'm
what what part of
suffering.
the country you in, D?
You ask me this every time. I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, my bad.
But I'm not from Atlanta. Mind you, I'm not from Atlanta. This is not my home. None of this stuff happened to me in Atlanta. I've only been here for like 10 years.
Like I said
So
only 10.
only because I don't do anything here. I don't know anybody here. I came here to work and that's what I do. I work and go home every day. I don't hang out. I don't go in the streets. I'm not in the hood. I'm not in the clubs, none of that. So
I'll be in
partially.
Chateau Ilan on July the 6th through the 8th.
Quentin trying to
Huh?
get seduced. Quentin trying to
I
get
said I'll,
seduced.
I'll, I'll be at Chateau Ilan the 6th through the 8th.
I think you
What's in
should shoot.
Chateau
I think
Ilan?
I think you should shoot your shot at Quentin when he in the Georgia area.
When?
6th through the 8th.
And you know
Of
Quentin like
what?
older. You know Quentin like older women.
Uh-huh. I'm
Oh
getting ready.
shit!
I'm getting ready to I'm getting
She
ready to
said
start
that's
my
me.
I'm getting ready to start my Ozempic too. I'm about to be sexy. I just came from the doctor's appointment today. I'm about to be sexy.
What is going on here?
What?
Why, ma'am? I don't mean to be prying in your business, but why do you need Ozempic?
Cause I 2 years ago I had a heart attack and open heart surgery.
Sorry to hear that.
Triple bypass. No
Oh
problem. It is
my.
what it
Oh
is.
my.
And so I also had to start taking insulin. And before the insulin, I was normal and cute and sexy. And now the insulin has made me gain like tons of weight.
Oh man, yeah, but that mouth work.
So what?
Nothing.
I heard you. It does. And and I
Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh
we
my
just messing with
lord.
Quentin. We just messing with Quentin. Just
Oh my
turned so red.
god.
Quentin just turned so red. He's so funny.
Oh
Look at Quentin.
god. Gawk gawk.
Quentin just turned so
Oh.
red. He's anyway, y'all. I just came up here to y'all and ask y'all the question and what you think, and do you think that girls react that way after they see that
Yes,
big?
yes, yes, because girls are opportunistic. Women are the biggest capitalists of the world. Absolutely. Women always
Well, it
want
just
to come up.
crossed my mind, and I was like, it's been 25 years, 30 years. It's been 25, 30 years. So, and then I see him all of a sudden big. Is that a reason? Is that a reason to bring up the past?
No, you need to leave that shit alone. If you wasn't gonna bring it up before, then you can't bring it up just because they famous.
I'll let you show me around Atlanta. I'll be down with that. We can.
I'll be happy to show you around Atlanta. And we will steer clear of the Intercontinental.
Quentin, you know you got to get it. I'm gonna send you a copy of the paperwork, though, Quentin.
What paperwork? Oh, NDA. Understood.
Yeah, all of the paperwork. Y'all got to get this paperwork, bro.
Thank you guys for entertaining me for a few minutes.
All right, D. Thank you, baby.
All right,
All
D.
right. Oh, I'm on vacation, so I should be able to catch you in the morning. I usually never catch you because I'm at work, but I'm on vacation.
Yeah, we gonna talk. All right, D.
All right, baby.
All right, bye. Quentin, would you like to share your thoughts before we read the super chats and get over to the next part of the show?
My Instagram is qdixon03.
Wow.
She sounds really pleasant. Just a cigarette.
What's wrong, Slimmy?
Man, hey man, I don't know what was going on. Quinn, go ahead, have a nice time. That Ozempic gonna kick in. You gonna enjoy yourself.
What? What nigga said your zip is gonna kick in? I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know how that shit work, bro. But shit, it's gonna have to do something, bro.
Dog, but this is why this is called after hours, because we gotta have it. We
My
gotta say
What
what's
is
happening.
it? What is this? I'm curious. What does this woman look like? Do we know?
You gonna find out. You tell me.
Yeah,
Also, you don't know either.
Oh yeah, I can see her in the background. But I can't see everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't a Kendrick cam. It's just,
So, what's the face? Put it in the back chat. 1 to 5. Put it in the
Oh, shit. Oh man. Just go to Atlanta solo, dog.
Ozempic. Y'all niggas scary.
Oh man, just go solo. Go solo.
Oh my god.
My buddy's 39-year-old wife took Ozempic and she had a heart attack.
What?
Oh,
Really? Seriously?
She's not big. She's not big either. She ain't big at all. She white girl big, but she ain't big. She had a
heart attack? How you know it was from Ozempic?
We just kind of figured.
I mean, I'm sure it probably played a role. I don't know, bro. Oh, man, that's Let me ask y'all a question before we go over to the next. Well, let me read these. No, let me ask the question first, and then I'm gonna read the super chats, and then we go over to Umar Johnson.
I don't got no notifications on my IG, D. What's taking so long, D?
Have y'all ever knocked something down that y'all know that y'all wasn't supposed to be knocking down, and then y'all regretted it later?
I didn't regret it, but I knew every time I say, bring your 290-pound ass over here.
Damn, no, Quentin, 290?
Bro, it's so cozy and warm in there, bro.
290?
Nigga, it works just fine.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't swing it,
Dude,
bro.
when she get naked, I always tell myself, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I feel like this.
290?
What is? Wait, my 300-pound life?
This nigga was fucking Shaq. Quentin, 290?
Yeah, man.
Dog, do you know how big 290 is?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Quentin, dog, you didn't really took down some behemoths out here, bro.
Dude, when she throw it in the bag, nigga, I'm just like, finish him.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Dog, I'm almost 100% positive that I wouldn't even be able to get hard off that shit, bro.
Man, that ain't gonna work.
There's no way that I will be able to get hard on 290, bro.
What is that?
Fuck no, bro. It's gonna take me. I gotta, dog, to get going. I have to. At this point in my life, bro, I feel like I gotta like you. Like I genuinely have to like you in order to rock out with you, bro. Like I just can't. The shit that turned me on, I gotta really like you. I just can't just be like, no, bro. Fuck that.
Dude, it was
Fuck
throwback.
that.
I think it was curiosity most of the time, but
you a G. You are 100% a G, Quentin. The only time that I can think of somebody that I regret being around, is like, you know what I'm saying, a couple chicks from high school, and that's just because at the time they were straight. When I seen them on Facebook, I was like, God damn it, what the fuck happened to you?
I remember one time, this is back in the day, long time ago, she was on top of me on the couch, and I picked her ass up, and nigga, she was so confused. Nigga, I squatted the shit out of her ass, nigga, like this.
I'm not about to fuck up my back. Let me tell you something, bro. I was me and Rita was chilling the other day, and she was like, Anton, look at this. So she showed me a phone, and it was of a girl, and the girl was like, you know, a life coach and Christian woman and all of this shit. Let me tell you something, bro. That girl was wild, wild. And when I say wild, I mean all the way wild. I mean like girls wild.
Man.
Seriously. And Rita was like, did you bust her down? Did you do it? And I was like, you know, I'm not participating in that conversation. But the point of the matter is wild, bro. It's amazing the transformation that women make from the time that you meet them or whatever it is that they was doing when you wanted to get. You know, I'm not the type of person. I will never say names. I'm never gonna bust you out. I'm never gonna fuck up your shit. I don't believe in that pillow talking shit. But it's amazing the transition that people make, and you know how they life turn out differently, and all of that stuff, bro. It's tripped out to see. So when I look at what women were and what they was doing back then, and how they are now holier than thou, and all of that stuff, it's a journey. Life is definitely a journey. I'll just say that, bro.
Yeah, I do want to say this, man, to the mothers out there. Like, while we talking about this, man, raise y'all girls to be princesses, man, and like keep them away from boys at certain ages, man. Because like women, little girl, like these girls, they starting to get DP, and like they turn a certain way early, man. Like,
Man,
and
listen,
they getting
bro.
trains ran
I've
on them.
watched girls do
Man,
some of the
come on, man.
wildest things, bro. I used to have a homegirl. She wound up passing away or whatever. But I had a homegirl that
Sorry,
I used to roll with in high school. And my dog Kojak, I don't know if Kojak, no, I don't think Kojak is in the chat. He knows she is. I had a homegirl that I was always rolling with in high school. And so, you know what I'm saying? She was my dog or whatever. And she wound up being into girls. And she turned me on to so many different women, bro. Like she would bring in women and all of this stuff. Now listen, bro, when I tell y'all I have lived 4 lifetimes and I've seen some of the wildest things that some men will probably never see in a lifetime, it's insane. It is absolutely insane, bro. I've always understood the nature of women since I was a young dude, because I just seen the fuck you got going on over there, Quentin.
Killing bugs.
Some
Killing
shit on the wall,
bugs.
nigga, flying around and shit.
Oh man, yeah, it's a wild time,
You
bro.
going
It's
to war
a
over
wild
there with
times,
them
bro.
bugs.
It's yeah, women are they're different. I think I
Yeah,
give
raisins.
women too much credit for being women, because I don't be trying to like treat them like they whores, but then I turn out that that's what they are.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
What about the lovely women that was in my old videos? I don't know who you're talking about. Let me read some of these super chats and then we'll go from there. Common Man 80 says, I know, man, they always steal. He was talking about the music. Shout out to Common Man 80 says, yeah, it's called art. Shout out to you, big dog. I appreciate you, bro. You absolutely right. Hard Lesson says, single mom does more harm than absent fathers. What? I don't understand that. Single mom does more harm than absent fathers. It's the
I
same
don't
thing.
agree.
It's literally the same thing, though, right?
No, I
No,
think
I get what he said. Like
you
a
need.
single mother fucks up a kid more than a dad that's not in the house. Is what they're
No.
trying to say.
But a
I
dad
get it.
that's not in the, it's the exact same situation. If
Yeah,
the
it's the
dad
same
isn't in the house,
situation.
then that makes her a single mother, right?
What? No, she's talking
Yeah.
about like absent fathers, like a father that's
Yeah.
absolutely not there.
Yeah.
I
You can be a
mean,
single mom and the dad
then that
and the
creates a
dad's still
single, but
around.
that makes it a single mother. Like
No, like
it's
she
not two
means like
separate.
a single mom, like a dad absent from the kid's life, totally altogether. The absence of a father in your life, period, is what she's saying. Like some women are
I'm
single
slow.
mothers, like Like my baby's mom's a single mother, but I'm in my kid's life all the time. But she's a single
So they
mother.
said so what they saying is
That
like
makes no
okay.
sense though.
But what
Yes,
they
the
saying
dad
is
is
like
totally not there around. He's nowhere to be found type shit.
yeah.
It still don't make no sense.
I'm
So they
confused.
all right.
I'm
So
confused,
they
bro.
I'm not
so they
confused
said
about this super chat at
no.
all.
So what they saying is so since it's so many single parent households, right? They're saying when the mother is there and not the father, it does more damage. I
That makes
feel
Okay,
sense.
so
like
what's
when
the alternative? What's the absent father part? Because
the absent
the one
father
you
would be
explained, okay, put it in my C student brain. The mother is there, the father
right,
isn't there. That's the single mom scenario.
right, and they
Okay, what's
saying
this
that
absent father
that's
scenario?
it's the same thing, but they're saying that when you have a father there, when you have a father there, they're saying like it doesn't matter. I guess that's kind of what they're
No,
trying to
what
say.
they're saying about it is because they always say how they're saying how absent fathers are
I'm
so
about to name this
detrimental.
show the Three Stooges.
Oh, okay, no, because I get what they're because I get what she's
I get what
saying.
they saying, but I
Okay, I
can't
I
got
explain
don't.
it.
it.
What is they saying?
Listen, an absent father, they always talk about how detrimental to kids that black dads aren't there at all. It's what he's saying. And he was like, but a single mother is worse than a dad not being there at all.
It's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing. Because you can't
I mean,
have a single mother without an
yeah,
absent father.
yeah.
No, yes,
I
you
Right?
mean,
can.
it's
Yes, you can have a single mom without an absent father. Absent mean he's not there, but you can. Like I said, Angie is a single mother. That's Ava's mother. That's that little baby right there. That's her mother. But I'm not an absent father.
Okay, wait. But then even in that scenario, it doesn't make sense. Because if she's a single mother, but you're a father that's participating in a child's life, then
right.
you
Yeah,
would get better results.
Yeah, they're
I don't get what
wrong.
you're
So it's
saying.
still the same
Quote.
fucking
Oh
thing.
no. The quote is wrong. Like what they're trying to say is wrong. You know what I mean? Like I don't agree with what they were saying. I just knew what they were saying.
It's still the same thing though.
But
Because
I don't
listen,
think they're
listen,
correct.
if she's a single mom, but you're participating in a child's life, how would that create a worse environment for a child than an absent father?
It doesn't.
So
Yeah.
I'm right.
Oh yeah. No. The thing is, like we never agreed that the statement was correct at all. The statement is completely false. It was I don't know. It was kind of far
Man, I'm
fetched.
not crazy, bro. Even the chat, I don't know. Let me see if I can find that shit again. Hold on. Here it is. Here it is. I got it.
This is a bad
So
statement.
should it say single mom does more harm than single fathers?
Yeah, maybe that's what the.
No, a single mother, a mother all by herself raising a kid is more detrimental than a father not being there.
But if the father is not there, then that means that the mother's raising the kid by herself.
I get your sentiment. Hard lessons.
No, am I off?
Yes, you're off.
It's not really off. It's the thing is like that is phrased so crazy and it's inaccurate anyway. I don't agree.
The point is this whole because y'all give single mother so many different forms. It's like semantic. Like yeah, it's like some people say single moms mean that there's no dad at all, but you can be a single mom and the dad is there however many nights a week you get the fucking kid type shit.
Damn.
But the father is
Going
still
hard.
absent.
Yeah.
No, this absent. I feel like this absent means like not there,
No,
like totally out the
no.
picture,
They mean like completely out the picture.
completely like
So
you're
like
absent.
what
You're a
Quentin was
bastard.
saying.
You're a bastard child. That.
Yeah. So like you don't you've never come in contact with the father just completely walks away.
Yes,
Like
that
that type of
absolutely
scenario.
correct. Like your dad is so absent. Your upbringing is detrimental due to your dad's absenteeism.
Let me read the rest of these super chats. Cornelius Jackson says, "Why is Cyhi the Prynce on the thumbnail? Because we opened up the show with a Cyhi the Prynce freestyle, baby, and to lead us into the top 100 albums from Apple. That's why Cyhi, the lyricist, is on the cover." Common Man 80 says, "Viola Davis is wonderful. When I was a full-time actor, I should have got her. She liked me. I bought a business. She stayed in show business. I made my money in business. She stayed in the biz." Viola Davis. Interesting.
That's crazy.
80 then turned this into the Howard Stern show.
Oh, shit.
I don't have no cadence. We just do what we do, and whatever happens, happens. That mouth work, though. Hey, that's what you know where you listen. You know where you know where that mouth work though come from. It's not even supposed to come from heavier set women. It comes from when chicks, because I don't run red lights.
What does that mean?
You don't know what running a red light is? When she
Like
on
in a
her
car?
period? When she on her period.
No, I never do that.
Oh,
Ever.
dude, that stuff it'd be
Ever.
creamy and it'd be oof.
What are you doing?
I remember this one. That's like
What are you doing?
I run red lights all the time.
Oh my god, bro. Bro.
What's the problem?
No fucking way. Quentin, what the fuck, bro?
What's wrong? Like when you're like with okay, the only time that's happened, like we were together, we lived together, we live in this place together, and you don't just get days off because you bleeding. What you mean?
Yeah, the fuck you do. That's what the mouth is for. You don't dive in. You don't dive into a bloody pool.
It happens because I think of that all the time. They'll be going and I'm like, I gotta have it. She's like, but I'm on my period. I'm like, it's all good,
bro. Okay, so now I got a different question. I
thought that was normal.
No, bro. Quinn. Do you ever turn down coochie, bro?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh, okay.
Ever since Kevin Samuel tells me I was a top 10%, I tell these bitches no now.
No,
wait, so it was a point where you didn't turn down coochie.
There was a point that I would say yes more than not.
That is hilarious, bro. That is so funny, bro.
I'm just more. Boy. I don't know. I'm calm now, though. I'm good.
My boy gonna dive in regardless.
Y'all are some wild boys, bro.
Shit, man.
Y'all are some wild boys. But anyways, I don't run red lights.
No.
However, you know, that mouth still work. So that's the whole logic behind it. Quentin, you a wild boy, bro. I gotta get to this. I ain't gonna never get to these super chats. This shit is wild. Shout out to your car says, send this to the Victim Olympics Atlanta 1996 Summer Games, talking about my girl D. Shout out to your car. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to you for holding me down. High Tolerance says, no turning back. Quentin gotta follow through. Gotta see it through, baby. She gonna show Quentin around her Lanta. High Tolerance says, I got a bad back. 160, 170 is my max. That's too big. I ain't lifting at 160, 170. You can fucking forget it. BI Vision says, I'm starting to think Q will smash anything. Facts. Common Man says, when I was in showbiz, I was told never mess with a dark-skinned black woman. Viola was a sweet woman. I still liked her until this day. I fucked up. Damn, you really missing out on Viola.
Damn.
Mr. Lone Star says Q knocked down Aaron Donald. Q knocked down Aaron Donald is egregious. Yeah. So Ninja X, single father said single fathers are better than single mothers. Okay, if that's what they saying, I can understand what he's saying. Solution
Yeah.
Trucking
That's not
Sound
what they're
says
saying. That's not what he was saying.
Wait,
you're
what?
not off, AD. That ish made no sense. See, I'm not off. These lights look like they left to get the milk. Facts, but I don't even give a fuck. You know how it is. Trauma from single moms tend to destroy children. Solution Trucking Sound says every time Quentin talks, I get more and more disappointed. No running red lights. Are you crazy? Quentin said red light saving his KY from being empty.
I use pink, not KY. Thanks.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Run me my sponsorship.
Oh my Jesus. All right, I guess we can move over into the next thing. Oh shit, I see Ali with the competition. That's why that nigga can't make it on the panel on Monday night. Oh well. Anyways, let's
He
continue.
with the ops.
Wait,
Yeah, he with the ops.
I'm about to super chat. Ali, what you doing over there?
wait, I thought he said he didn't go over there anymore.
Hold on. This nigga Ali he winged it. I'm about to show it. Give me a second.
I'm about to super chat real quick.
Don't super chat. Don't super
Why,
chat.
why not? We gonna see it pop up at the same.
No, because they're gonna block you. They're gonna block you. Hold on, I'm about to show it. Give me a second.
I got eight YouTube accounts. It's all good.
Hold on. I gotta show this shit. Ali is over there with the
Does
ops.
the blue chew work?
Let me show y'all what Ali got going on, bro. That's Ali over there, man.
Yes, blue chews work.
Ali over there with the ops, playing both sides. See, that's why I be watching these niggas. I got to keep it G up in these streets. Anyways, let's get over into this Umar Johnson conversation.
Oh
So,
wow.
I
nigga
have not watched this video, but I've seen it pop up on my timeline, and I thought it would be interesting to have this conversation about interracial dating, especially since Quentin is absolutely an expert. Jaleel White, who is also known as Urkel, has apparently married Nicoletta Rule, a sports technology business executive in Los Angeles. All right.
Here we go.
He married a tech executive at an LA country club wedding. And it was a beautiful wedding. 5-star food. He said I do. They had 3 DJs and a choreographed dance. Jaleel White is 47 years old. And she balling. And you know, they did their thing. And so he went and got his queen to be. And
She's your
Queen to be.
this is his first his first marriage. Even though he got a 14-year-old daughter named Samaya. And yeah, man, he married a tech executive. And
she got a strong skin.
Yeah.
She's smiling though too.
Them
Yeah,
lips.
it was a laced out wedding though. They did their thing.
That's what's up.
Man,
I got a picture of it before we get into Umar Johnson real quick. Let me show y'all this picture at the wedding itself. So
Dr.
this is
Umar
a picture.
about to hate. He's about to hate.
That's them at the wedding.
That's tame. That's tame.
And this is him, her, and their 14-year-old daughter, which apparently she loves.
Oh, she banging. She got a nice little tan popping. I see you.
Yep. So that is who he married, a tech executive, and you know, he did his thing. So let me play this Umar Johnson video, and then y'all can get y'all thoughts off.
My bubble went away.
To the snow bunny.
Oh my, hold on, my bad. Did your bubble go away?
Yeah, you didn't want
me.
to.
He gone. What did you do, Quentin?
I didn't push no buttons.
All right, hold on. Let me see. All right, there we go. Let's rock.
Brigade. I've been getting a lot of Instagram inboxes from the Snow Bunny Brigade accusing me of being a bigot. I want to tell all the Snow Bunny women across the galaxy, Whether you are a Canadian snow bunny, or a European snow bunny, or an Australian snow bunny, whether you are Georgia bunny or Pennsylvania bunny, whether you are South American bunny, whether you are a bunny in Asia, wherever you may be in your Nordic reality, wherever you may be in your Caucasian community, wherever you may exist, my snow bunny women, I do not hate you. I will not disrespect you. That's why I call you Snow Bunny, because that's a cute little nice name. I'm not here to hurt or harm you. I have nothing against you, my pale.
Hold on, let me.
What?
I gotta pause it.
That nigga said my pale.
He laughing. He's laughing himself. You know he out of line, bro. Man, Dr. Umar is a piece of work, man. This nigga's laughing. This nigga is laughing. My pale. Man, I can't take Dr. Umar serious, man. I seriously don't even think he believe this shit, bro. I don't think he believe this shit, bro. Like, I think he go out with white women all the time, bro. This nigga's literally laughing. Oh, Dr. Umar is insane.
This is my first time watching this. I have not seen this video, so I'm watching it for the first time, just like y'all. Let me back it up. Hold on.
My pale. I'm not here to hurt or harm you. I have nothing against you, my pale. Pussycats, I have nothing against you. But you cannot keep on robbing the black community of wealth by preying on low self-esteem black men. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying to my Snow Bunny brigade. Don't attack me. British bunnies and French bunnies, California bunnies and Michigan bunnies. Don't attack me. Caribbean bunnies and Asian bunnies. Don't attack me. All I'm saying, you cannot keep on robbing the wealth of the black community by preying on low self-esteem black men. That's all. My pale pussycats, I mean you no harm.
This nigga,
I don't want no harm for you or your daughter. You have a right to live, to eat, to be happy. I wish you no harm. If you ever see me, my pale pussycats, I will never hurt you. I will never hurt you. I may even hold the door open for you, but
You know what the lead attorney called white women?
What?
He referred to them on his channel as smooth cats or Pantene. You know how you Pantene Pro V? He called them Pantenes.
Man, what is going on, man?
Oh,
why?
God, this is the dumbest junk that I've ever seen, bro. This dude is a comedian.
Yeah,
Does that mean black
Dr.
women?
Umar.
Generally speaking, black women don't save their vaginas.
I don't know, but hold on. Let's mine this out though. How is Jaleel White, aka Urkel, marrying a white woman that is actually a tech executive? So it's a possibility that she's making more money than him.
That nigga ain't been in shit in a minute.
So is it possible that how can she be robbing versus contributing if she probably is worth more than he is?
Yep.
And apparently she don't have no kids or none of that stuff.
And she's taking in a daughter. His daughter. Oh shit.
There you go, Quentin.
Shit.
What?
She sent the request earlier, and now she sent pics. It's up.
It says unsupported message. Use Instagram mobile app to view this message.
What? You having technical difficulties?
Well, I looked at Instagram on the computer. I guess it looks different on my phone.
Hey DM me the pics. Let me see what they look like. What you...
He said I got to vet the pics to make sure.
Fuck what Quentin talking about. Send me the pics and let me see what let me see what it do. and I want to do like, man, make sure you open up wide. I want to see what that mouth do.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude, I don't want to see. I want to see the whole. Let me see what you're capable of.
Like I put my Instagram and I got 25 freaking requests. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, just like the
They
song.
check it for you.
What Trey song say? Say ah,
Hey,
and we don't buy no drinks at the bar.
the
We sip
bar.
champagne. Oh, let me get back to Umar Johnson. All right, let's
And you
get to it.
say ah.
You are
That's what.
not going to keep robbing the black community of wealth by preying on our low self-esteem black male celebrities and low self-esteem black male elites and low self-esteem black male business owners and low self-esteem black male politicians. We cannot let you keep on doing this. So to the Snow Bunny Brigade, I've never hurt nobody. I've never called for the harm of anybody.
Hey, y'all DM me, all of the ladies that want me to go through and vet y'all effectively. I am accepting requests tonight only for all of my ladies that are watching this. I'm accepting requests tonight only. I am about to be on Instagram shortly. And I would like to see what y'all really think y'all working with. I want to know what's going on in these streets. So I am now going on the gram. And y'all send me what y'all want me to see. All of y'all. Y'all send me what y'all want me to look at kid. Look at Quentin. This nigga is a fool.
What the fuck just happened?
Kendra be like, show the legs.
Yeah, y'all.
I don't know why.
I tell y'all what.
Legs,
before y'all send it to Quentin, y'all send it to me. I'm gonna vet y'all effectively. And my Instagram is in the description. And then we gonna go from there. All right. Send me. I'm on my DMs right now. My shit on fire too. My shit is on fire. Look, I got 100. You see the 100 at the top?
Oh shit.
I want to see what y'all working with. Let me see what y'all got.
Mika mad at me.
DM me right now. I'm in the off folder. What y'all got going on? Send me what y'all got right now.
Let me say,
I've never denied you an opportunity. You benefit from my misery. I don't benefit from yours. You benefit from my marginalization. I don't benefit from yours. You benefit from the historic and contemporary oppression of African people. We don't benefit from yours. So to my pale pussycats, I wish you a good spring. But can you please, young ladies, Snow Bunny Brigade, just leave. Just leave black men alone. Leave our men for our women. Is that too much to ask? I saw Urkel just got snow bunnied. How the hell did Steve Urkel? Where did you come from? Steve Urkel just got snow bunnied. When is this going to stop? But I digress. Let's get into the migrants.
I don't want to talk about no migrants. Any thoughts on Umar Johnson?
Man, this dude is hilarious.
You like who you like, man. This whole black-white thing is nonsense.
What do you mean it's nonsense, Quitman?
I just don't think there's nothing. I think it's 2024. I don't get the whole your race, putting money in your race. Like, I don't get it. Be with who you like, man. Like whoever you rock with. It's hard to be with anybody, period. You know what I mean? So why are you gonna dumb yourself down to like just one specific group? I don't think it's hard as fuck to be with someone for a long time. That shit's hard. I was watching the diary of a CEO today, and he had a divorce lawyer on there, and he said while the divorce rate is 56%, he said the amount of people who come to me with legit reasons to get divorced, but they decide to sit in that shit anyway, should run. He said the marriage rate, you can run that motherfucker up to 80% failure rate. So motherfuckers just sit in it.
You know what's so funny about that? Every time I talk to my lawyers about anything, they grill me. They literally grill me. They grill me. They give me they grill me to the third degree. Because like for example, anytime I want to make a modification or I make a adjustment to an NDA or I say, hey, I want to add this in there or this whatever, they grill me and they be like, what do you need it for? What do you got going on? My lawyers are so, and I want them to talk to me like that because I want them to question me and I want to go through everything. And I don't care about telling them what's really going on because it's attorney-client privilege. So I can say whatever the fuck I want to and they can't say nothing. And I'm paying them. But yeah, they will grill me a lot of times and they'll be like, and what do you need it for? And what is the possibility of what she can do to you? What are you thinking? And all of that stuff, right? And so, they grill me and they talk shit to me, and we go back and forth and we argue. And then ultimately they do their job because they're getting paid a lot of money. They get paid like $400 an hour. So, I guess that they supposed to. They supposed to really vet out to understand, not just do what you tell them to do, but ultimately do the thing that's in your best interest. That's their job. That's what I would think that their job is if they're working for you on your behalf and on your best interest.
Yeah, I think so.
What is a possibility? Could anybody in your past come back and say anything to you? They ask you all of that shit, and you're supposed to be honest with them, because they're supposed to work on your behalf.
Man, a girl tried to, it was maybe 2 years ago, a girl from my past tried to run it back. I ain't seen her since high school. And she was like, you remember that one time I really didn't want to? And
No, she didn't.
nigga,
No, she
like
did not.
I said that one time that you snuck in my house in the middle of the night, nigga, when my dad sleep downstairs. Fuck you mean you didn't want to? Fuck you think you were coming over for in the middle of the night, sneaking in? She was like, you really pressured me to, and I just kind of feel like
No,
you
she
probably
did
owe me
not say that
you. I just feel like you kind of owe me an apology for what happened.
I wouldn't have said shit. I would have hung up the fucking phone.
Nigga, this was in my face, nigga. Like this is the first time I've seen it since high school, and it was
that is so
I would have
wild.
hung up the fucking phone. I would have.
I was trying to smash again to see if you got better, but I guess not.
Nope. I would have hung up the phone immediately. If I sense any, and I mean any, weird shit from somebody, I shut the fuck up immediately and I get the fuck off the phone or I get the fuck out of there. I don't say nothing.
Decent in pics, Quinn. She typed that
Yeah, I
3
already said I
times.
gotta look at them on my on the mobile app is what it says.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
What? Like that's what it says. Unsupported message. Use Instagram mobile app to view this message.
You don't know how to look at Instagram on your
Nigga, I'm looking at it. What you talking about? Like I pulled it up on Instagram.com. It said I gotta look up on the mobile app.
Yeah,
how is it
D.
unsupported though? I don't understand that.
Put the pressure
Nigga, I
on.
don't know. I'm just reading it. I'm not an idiot.
I think Quentin is wild boy, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
I think
For
Quentin
sure,
is a
for
whole.
sure.
Let me ask y'all a question before I get into it. Well, let me read the super chats and then we can go from there. Jay Ben says Umar sniff bunny farts after they sign NDAs. I don't think Umar would ever risk it. I don't think he would ever risk it. Jazzwiz Man says Steve Urkel should feel ashamed for marrying a snow bunny instead of a black queen. He always trolling. Black women are the goddesses and the best thing that God has ever created. Common Man 80 says showbiz ain't easy. Some do it, some don't. I just left the entertainment business. When this white woman made my plate at lunch and put it in front of me, I was like, hell no. No white ever made my plate. Why y'all
Smitty
so
on IG?
Who?
Smitty on IG?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just read the back chat. Or you can just read the back chat.
Hold on, let me see what's happening. You got something inside of the back chats, Quentin?
You don't need to say it out loud. I was just
Well, just send it to me. Just DM me, Anton. You send it to me too? Let me see.
No, I just put it in the back chat. Y'all can't read the back chat?
Yeah, I just
Hold on
saw
a
it.
second. Hold on a second.
Like,
What is?
Anton, were you aware of this?
No, I'm not looking at the back chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh
I don't even
shit,
think I can see
man.
a back chat. It's a back chat?
Yeah.
What?
I can only see stuff that's favorited, super chats, and then everything. I don't see a back chat.
Damn. This is insane, man.
You're gonna have to DM me, Quentin, or text me. DM me. Just DM me. Anyways, so up next, I'm curious. Are there any benefits to polygyny for women
What
specifically?
does that mean?
Polygyny? I think that
Yeah.
polygyny is supposed to be where
Polygamy or polygyny?
polygyny, that's what the woman said in the upcoming video that I'm about to show y'all. So, polygyny, according to Google, is basically having more than one woman. So multiple women marrying one man or being with one man.
So what is polygamy?
I think polygamy is where like you practicing. Well, I'll look it up. Let me not guess. Practice of having more than one wife or husband at a time. So I guess it's pretty much the same thing. I think that polygamy is, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not really familiar, is where both the man or the woman can have more than one spouse. I think polygyny is um just the man having more than one wife. So polygamy is everybody, like she can do it or you could do it. Polygyny is where the man has more than one wife alone, just him by himself.
Yeah. Yeah. Polygyny is the type of polygamy where a man is married to more than one woman at a time. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't even know this many definitions.
Yeah, I didn't know about it either, but I'm figuring it out as I go because somebody sent this to me, and so I thought it'd be interesting. Um,
Yeah, I think
interesting to see what's happening out in these streets.
I think polygyny is way more beneficial for women than the other way would be.
Well, what do you think that women today, considering what's happening out in these streets, should consider sharing the best available man? Well, here, let me play the video first, and then we can go from there.
Everyone, and welcome to Non-Monoman TV. My name's Iman and I'm featuring today to talk to you about polygyny. Specifically, I wanted to cover the benefits for women. So this video is kind of more for the women, but encouraging the men to watch it too. And the things I want to share with you today are not going to be the typical things that you hear about in polygyny conversations, but I do want to stress and emphasize that they are also benefits. So I'm talking the fact that you have genuine sisterhood bonds is a benefit, but that's not the one that we're going to get into today. It's also a benefit that every woman has the opportunity to be with a husband, and what you want for yourself, you should also want for your sister. But that's not what we're going to get into today. Today, I want to talk about 3 main benefits that you would get as a woman from being in a polygynous relationship. And the first one is safety. And that might seem like a weird one to understand at first, but hopefully you'll get it by the end of this. When you are in a monogamous relationship, as a woman, you might have this fear that your man is cheating on you, or that he's looking at other women, or that he's liking IG model posts. And I've seen a lot of women try to control, try to manipulate, and try to bully their men into not having those desires and not looking, and almost shaming men for having those desires. When you are in a polygynous relationship, there is less need for your jealousy to rear its ugly head, because you already know, because your man has been honest about his desire and nature, and he and you have communicated about it, and you are on board with it, which is why you're in it. But in that situation, there is less need to want to control, bully, or manipulate the man, because there is a sense of involvement, there is a sense of unity, there is a sense of being in being involved is really the kind of word. There's another one, if I think of it, it will come back to me and I'll share it. But it really is just about being involved in the process, in the dynamic, and really having your say, really being able to communicate openly and honestly with your man about the dynamic, about the type of women that you want to add to the family, about what you're looking for, so that you.
So basically, what she's saying as the first benefit is that a woman is less likely to worry about you cheating or being jealous because she already knows exactly who it is that you're with, and
Mm-hmm.
you're more likely to be open about what you got going on because there is no reason for you to be jealous because the security is already there, and it's more likely for you to also be with whoever it is that you married to versus the possibility of a man going out and cheating, because he's less likely to cheat if he is in a polygynous relationship.
Yeah, I think it definitely benefits the women. Like I mean, they're gonna be stress free, and then it also like so. My thing was, it takes a village. So like you got other women there to support you, and you're all there for the same reason.
Hmm.
Like that's just what I feel like. That's a safe environment for children to learn and to be raised. Like because to really think about this, you got a lot of dudes out there with a whole bunch of kids anyway, right?
Hmm.
None of those kids are growing up in a nurturing environment. They all like out here most of the time, not all of the time, but these dudes that have like 20 kids, like they all out there. The shit crazy. It's the wild wild west. Now take this environment where all these kids, they can be nurtured. They can all learn each other and learn life together. All the parents are there, and you're raising them with good values. Now it's just estranged probably to some people, but I think it's a good idea. That's
You
just
think
what
it's
I
a good
think.
idea for women to more for men to have more than one wife?
If that's the way you want to live, yeah. If that's the way you want to live, yeah. I don't think
Messi
that works for
says
everybody though.
polygamy or polygyny is a rich man's game. Not too many niggas qualify. Is that true?
That's facts. I mean, you can't do that if you broke, because how you gonna take care of the kids? Because you
That's
have to be
true.
there for the wives. You got to be there for the wives. You have to be able to support these women. So you cannot be broke at all doing this. That is not for broke people.
Hmm.
That is not. It's not. I mean, unless
Quentin,
I don't
thoughts?
see how you can sustain that shit.
Quentin,
I'm just,
thoughts?
I'm distracted.
Oh,
What?
he got them pictures. He got them pictures.
Oh man, polygamy is a rich man's game. Not too many niggas qualify. I agree. I just don't have that need for multiple women. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want to deal
Do you
with a
think it's
plus.
beneficial for women to do it though?
Mm.
If your nigga is a king dingling nigga, yes.
What do you
Because
mean? What does that mean,
like if
Quentin?
that nigga's like if he got that kind of money to just take care of everybody, hell yeah, it's beneficial to women. And that, but like I don't know. That shit's weird. But yeah, I guess so.
Hmm.
There's only so many one percenters, and if one percenter got like 10 women and y'all all benefiting, then okay.
Well, also factor in that they say that it's a lot of women that wouldn't be able to have access. Because I mean, if you really technically think about it, about the top men, if the top men then, or some of the top men then had two or three wives in particular, which I don't really see the benefit of it personally for a man. I think that honestly, I think that the part of the conversation that's interesting about this is that I think women would benefit way more than men would.
Because if he can afford
Yeah.
that many wives, then they got some kind of something.
That's number one. Number two,
Yeah.
I don't really see a guy that's getting it like that, because most guys that's getting it like that, they busy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And so you not really getting a whole lot from it at all.
You getting
You
taken
not
care of,
as
and
a
that nigga
man
pick a different
personally.
mouth
This
a night.
100%. Like, if we really break this down and we get down to the brass tacks and the reality of it, let's just say that this is a thing. As a man that is successful, you're not really getting a whole lot out of it outside of being the beneficiary for a woman and really being her come up. I think it's way more beneficial for women than it is for men.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this. So when you compare it to side chick culture, it doesn't benefit the man because usually, you move them around and then you be done with them after, they don't actually participate in family affairs. And this is pretty much saying like all the side chicks can be in the family affairs. So if you're looking at it from that point, yeah, that's true. It doesn't benefit the man. But if you're looking at
At
it from
all.
like you want your
I
kids to be raised a certain way, that's different.
if you thinking about it, if you talking about like um just the dynamics in general about like what benefit. Okay, so let's say you get some little extra box. Whoop de doo. Like that don't really like that don't mean shit. Like it's got to be some other tangible benefits. And so if you think about it, it's really more beneficial for a woman, way more beneficial for a woman than it is for a guy. I personally believe. Let me play a little bit more of this and see what you got to say. I haven't seen it this far.
You can be super intentional about growing and expanding your family. In that situation, when your man smiles at another woman, or when he is openly flirtatious with her, or if you see your man liking some other woman's posts on IG or interacting with her, you don't feel this sense of possessiveness that you might get if you are in a monogamous relationship. Because you recognize that you don't own that person. You recognize that you are just having an experience of that person, and that person has made their desire and their nature clear to you. And so you understand that whilst he might not want every woman out there, it is in his nature to interact with women in that way.
Is it in our nature to interact with women in that way, regardless of what our current status is?
I think for the most part, yeah. I think it's definitely in a man's nature to want to go after women or even like test the waters, even sometimes when they're married. Sometimes. Not every man does that. Not every man is built like that. But a l- I think guys, no matter what, they still want to know that they got it, even when even when they got somebody.
Mm,
Hmm.
let me see. Let me fast forward it a little bit. Let me
She
see if
cute.
Of course she's cute. Let me see. What is
No,
this?
yeah,
When
Carl.
you are in a
I'm not talking about sleeping with him. I'm not talking about sleeping with him, bro. I'm just saying, just going after him. Like you might just want to,
relationship,
see.
you have access to other people's resources, knowledge, skill set, mindset, and you can qualities as well, and you can benefit from those things as well as reciprocate that energy, because you are now obviously in union and you are also providing that skill set, that knowledge to be shared. You are sharing everything, the resources, the knowledge, the wealth, the qualities, the skills. And in the pool of what you have that you're sharing together, you can expand even more. Because when you are in a monogamous relationship, you only have access to one other person's resources, skills, etc. But when you are in a unit of polygyny, you have access to more than that. And when you have access to more, you can begin to build more, which is why it's generally considered nation building or teamwork mindset. And the benefit of that is that you are all operating with the same framework. You are all operating with a shared vision and mission, and all you're pooling everything that you have together to pour into this vision and mission that you collectively share. And it also, like, not gonna lie, again, coming from experience, it also kind of reduces the pressure of like one woman needing to be perfect in all aspects. Like, as much as I want to be the best cook, the best cleaner, the best money maker, and all of this, the reality is I'm not the best at all of those things. And so when you have multiple women and their unique skill sets, and you are actually super intentional about the women that you bring in and what they add to the team that might be lacking or missing or not as like 100% as you might want it, then you actually begin to ease the pressure of yourself of the need to be perfect in every regard, because you are understanding that there are other resources that I can rely on. I can rely on my sister wife or my co-wife's cooking skills, and I can help support her with something else that maybe she isn't as good at.
Does it require for women to like, what is the requirement for women? Is it possible for women to not be jealous if they're in a situation where a woman is ultimately, when they're sharing more than one man?
I would venture to say that they're probably sharing each other, and
That the women are sharing each other?
yeah, when he's not
Because you
around, like when you ask a woman what she wants out of a man, she describes a fucking woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes
So,
sense.
so you got this dude, taking care of everybody, and you got all your sisterhood, rubbing fuzzies, and emotional intelligence, all bullshit right there. You got
Would
10
y'all
of them right
trip
there.
if your girl, let's say you with a girl, right, and she cheat on you with another girl? Do you got the same energy as if she was to cheat on you with a guy?
Nope. I'll be like, send me pictures next time.
No,
You s-
no, no, no. I don't care about that. You can't cheat.
Yeah, you can't cheat with another girl,
No,
my nigga.
no. You can't. No. You can't cheat. Period. Like, if I can't cheat, you can't cheat. Fuck that. I don't care if it's with a
Regardless of
woman.
whether it's a girl or not.
Yeah, I don't care about it being with a woman. What the fuck? Like, hell nah.
Cheating is
No.
cheating to you, but Quentin said
Yeah.
it's different if it's
Well,
with a girl.
No, fuck
cheating,
that.
Demetrius, I'm
and
gonna
no,
bring you up
listen,
in a second. I
cheating
want to get your
implies
thoughts.
a level of deception. If I'm okay with it, there's no cheating. It's not cheating if I'm okay with it.
Okay, so what if she went and cheated and then she came back and told you? Would that impact you in a negative way?
No, because I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna all of a
You
sudden
all
get mad because you did it and I didn't know I was okay with it. Like, nigga, no.
no, no,
I'm
no.
a people
Wait.
can't make you feel the way you don't want to. So look, I know you didn't know that I was okay with it, and you did it anyway. It's fine. Just let just let me know next time.
Quentin,
That
what?
you not rolling with that, Slimmy?
Hell no, this nigga lying. Like, you
Why would I
think,
be? I don't have no vagina, and I can't get from her. I can't give you what this chick is giving you. So if
oh
she's
my
giving you a
God.
level of something that I can't provide, then it's
Bro, you saying you would think it okay, so ultimately if you lost your woman to a woman, you would be cool with that shit?
I didn't say lost, nigga. You just said that she's with another woman. I didn't say I lost her, nigga.
No. But no. So okay, so with the possibility of cheating, you can lose your woman to someone else when it's an infidelity. What I'm saying is you would be cool if you lost your woman to a woman. That's what I'm asking. Ultimately,
Lost, like, what do you mean lost? Let's
if she goes with the woman that she cheated with.
if she's coming home to me, I didn't lose her. You're not gonna make me change my mind.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So Quinn, you would be cool. All right. So let me ask y'all another question.
I wouldn't say one thing. I'm like, nigga, send me some videos or pictures next time. Can I join? Like, what do you mean? What are you asking me right now?
So all right. So would y'all be fine with having 2 wives?
If I can afford it, yeah, of course. It wouldn't
Slimmy?
be ideal. I wouldn't look out to do it, but I guess if
Multiple wives, man. Like shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
it's just
I
a
mean,
lot. I don't
you
think I
got
would be able
you
to.
gotta vet women. It's a lot of energy that goes into that, and I'm not sure I would have the time for that shit. Honestly, I'm not
It's just a
sure.
lot of emotional stuff that 2 wives and 1 dude. There'd be a lot of emotions that you would have to
Do y'all
navigate.
think y'all will be able to handle that?
I wouldn't want to. No. Mm-mm.
It depends on how much time I got on my hands, man. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know if I would. No, I don't know. Listen, Fanny, you're not gonna make me answer no questions. I'm gonna say what I want to say. No, I mean, if what the hell? No, but if I had a certain amount of time, if I had time and energy to put that type of effort in, maybe. But I mean, that should take a lot, man. That's gonna take a lot out of you. Period. Shit. Being with like literally trying to juggle multiple women take a lot out of you, man. So like, gosh damn, if you got multiple wives, man, woo, boy, that shit a dangerous game.
Interesting. Let me get up Demetrius and get his thoughts. Demetrius, what's going on, big dog?
Double
What's
red
happening?
light.
Chilling. What's the
Right.
word? What's your
That's
thoughts?
right. He already started. That's right. Black Power.
Oh my God.
No,
I seen him put his
I
fist in.
said double red lights. If I got 2 wives.
Oh my God.
Oh, my bad. I got my bad.
Oh Lord.
What's
What's
your
going
thoughts,
on?
big dog? What's the word?
Yeah, so I know the sister put up there it's a rich man's game. Actually, and you already touched on it, Anton. It's not a rich man's game. I think it's an everyday man's game, or I don't want to say poor man's game, but
You
more
want to
so
be on
everyday.
camera?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Go ahead. Keep talking. You good.
I don't want nobody. Yeah, so I don't think it's a rich man's game. I think it benefits more the everyday man because you got 2 people or 2 other people working towards a common goal. If you got that's what the sister wife thing is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about you guys coming together, working towards a common goal. Especially, you got kids and a household and things like that. It's not supposed to be a big orgy. So it would benefit the everyday brother than it would a rich guy. Cause like you said, rich dude busy, he got a whole lot of other things going on. He don't got time to kind of be juggling 2 women. And socially, if you have reached the level of success like that, it just doesn't look right socially. The president of the United States couldn't hire 2 wives, or the CEO of a company couldn't hire 2 wives. It'd be more acceptable to have a side chick, but once you get caught, it would look bad. But no, it wouldn't be cool to have 2 women or 2 wives.
Y'all agree with that?
I mean, I guess honestly, man, like when you break shit down, like you could live however you want to live. It's ultimately your choice. Like if you care about what the public thinks, that's something totally different. So I gotta agree with him in a way because like if you're a CEO of a company and you don't want to cross guidelines or you don't want to look a certain way, yeah, you're not gonna live like that. But if you don't give a fuck and you
Well,
know,
what is there to
you
promote? I mean, do you have to promote it just because that's the way that you live in it?
now if you're able to keep it quiet, that's something totally different.
Yeah, but what happened when you had a Christmas party or some type of big, ball or something? You bring both of them. You know what I'm saying? The wives are whispering. The investors are whispering. Like, man, Anton got 2 wives. What?
Why you
Nah.
using me?
Oh my bad. You're the only one that can pull it off. You're the only one with
No,
all the
I
dough.
ain't. I don't know what y'all talking about. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just chilling.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
like I mean,
Use Quentin.
the
Use
other
Quentin.
wives.
Quentin said that he's with it.
Yeah,
I'm still
you
trying to
said.
pull up these pictures.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, again, it sounds good. You know, it's a lot to manage, in my opinion. You know, I think it's a benefit. I just think it's a lot to manage for the everyday guy. You know, I think
Definitely not preferred. I agree.
Would you
yeah.
would you do that shit, bro? Would you do that shit?
Nah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do
Okay.
it. I wouldn't do now. I would consider maybe having two separate households if I could afford that. But one in one
What's the
household,
difference?
just having two women under the same house. I'm like,
No,
because
no, no,
men
no. So
already
you, wait, wait,
recognize
wait. So
who's
you said
single.
that you wouldn't do it, but then you said that you would do it if you can afford it by having them in two separate
Two
households.
separate houses, yeah. That's the only way
So
I
you
could see
would
it.
do it.
I wouldn't do it. I'm saying if somebody said what dynamics would you do it under? If you did it, how would you do it? That's how I would do it. I couldn't
I
have two
wouldn't.
women.
No, no,
I
no.
wouldn't.
Wait. All right. Would you do it if you had them? If you was able to get them in two different households?
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's the only way I would do it. But I don't think
No,
I.
you're not
I
answering the
don't think I
question.
would.
You
No, I don't
you
think I
answering
would.
it.
I don't think I would. I don't think I
No,
would.
no, no, no. It's not about what you think. It's about would you do it if you can get
Nah,
them in
it's
two
not.
different.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I don't
It
think it's.
sounded
I
like
don't.
you was on the fence about it though.
No.
It
Well,
did.
yeah, a little bit,
It did.
a little bit. But it's
You
just too
say so you are
complicated.
on the fence about it, so you're not
A
sure.
little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
I
what?
just think
So
it's just too
you
much
with
to
it?
handle.
You with it? You just not with it being in the same household.
If somebody was to bring it to me, you know, like how we talk about it now, that's the part I might agree with it then. I might could go with it then if it was in two separate households. But under one roof, I don't see. I can't see it.
So you would do it.
Yeah, I
Mm.
can't. I'm not 100% sold on it because I just don't think.
But you're
I
not
just don't think.
100% against it either.
And I'm not 100% against it. No, because I see the benefits of it. I see the benefits of it. It's not. I don't think it's. I don't think because men in America we're not socialized to even handle two organized relationships. Now we're trained to handle the sides of having a side piece, but to have it open and organized, we're not trained to do that. Like we think
It's
we are.
not about what we train to do. It's about what you personally. I don't look at it like I'm asking you individually.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just on the surface, I'm gonna say no. I've never been presented with it. I've never even thought like, yeah, I would do
Y'all
that.
never been presented with that for real?
Oh no.
What? 2 wives?
No.
Nah.
Two women wanting to be under you at the same time.
Like
Nah,
a
see,
threesome?
that's why I said
No,
you,
not a
brother.
threesome. A threesome is just sexual. I'm
That's
talking
his
about
section.
No.
two women that
No.
wants to be with you
Oh
at the
yeah,
same time
no.
in a relationship.
No.
Y'all have never been presented with that
No.
before?
No.
That's awkward.
I'm figuring the tone
Really?
you taking.
Why are you so confused about this?
Because he been
This ain't got nothing to
position
do
with.
with me. I'm asking
Yeah.
y'all.
I
This
mean,
ain't
not
got
position.
nothing to do with me. I'm asking
They threw
y'all.
you a proposal.
Hmm?
Somebody threw you a proposal.
An
This ain't
indecent
got nothing to do
proposal.
with me.
Oh, but you said it like really?
Because I thought that a lot of guys actually, you know what I'm saying, get into that type, you know what I'm saying? They get that type of
No,
energy. Not
no.
all guys, obviously, but I thought
But
it was a lot of guys.
a woman would have to recognize you as a man that can handle something like that. Now, okay, so if a woman recognized you as a man that can handle that, she will probably go to, in your case, your wife and have that conversation. And then your wife will bring it
Is
back
that
to
how that
you.
works?
That's how I've seen it work.
Okay, I'm
You know what I'm saying?
unfamiliar. I don't know.
If she's really about that lifestyle, she would go to your wife and they would have a conversation and then, come back to you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Is she really, about that life? Because that's who she's gonna have to go to ultimately. Because if she go to you, you still gonna have to go to the wife or the girlfriend.
Interesting. Okay.
And I know a
It
brother.
sounds like you're the expert though.
No. I just know people that's practice this lifestyle. And I knew a brother and this brother was he was a pianoist, like real incognito. But I never thought, and I knew this guy for years in passing. Now he was in the I can't think of the name, but it's kind of like the polygyny. It's one of those words where it's just open all the way around. Where the woman, his woman had to do.
Hell no.
His woman had to do. He told me that. I mean, we had been knowing each other for years.
You telling me that his woman can sleep with another dude?
His woman can sleep with another dude. Yes.
Nope.
And he knew.
Absolutely
He
not.
knew.
Absolutely
he knew
not.
her boyfriend.
Absolutely not.
But here's the thing, though, Anton.
Absolutely
This
not.
is going on anyway. It's going on
I don't
anyway.
give a fuck what you say. I'm possessive. Listen, I'm very, very, very
I don't go for that.
Yeah.
I am very
go for that.
territorial. I am
Can't
not
do
the
that.
type of dude that is here for the conversation of you being able to talk to somebody else outside of me. I don't know where y'all got that shit from. I don't know how that works. I don't know how y'all cool with it. It just don't make no sense to me. That shit just don't roll with me, bro.
Yeah, it's stuff on YouTube with people practicing that lifestyle where they got
It don't hit my algorithm.
Yeah.
It really
that's a
don't.
real thing.
It really don't hit my
work.
algorithm. I don't understand that.
You say did it work?
No, I said it doesn't hit my algorithm. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I feel like them dudes be simping. I ain't gonna lie. I don't get it.
They be just trying to be big.
Do
like,
y'all
okay,
think that women should want to be with men with resources to participate in it? Not from the man's perspective, but from a woman's perspective. Do you think that it would actually benefit women to get into that type of situation?
I think so.
Oh man, yeah. I guess. I guess
if
I just never
really have a plan,
I don't think
it's
about
kind
that
of
shit.
if you really and I'm just using you as an example because kind of.
Why y'all keep use Quentin?
No, I'm telling you why. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny.
No, we all just joking. I don't care. But why you using me? Why
because listen what I'm saying. Because everybody know publicly that you doing well. You got your businesses. So if you bring another
doing
woman,
well. Slimmy doing well.
No, I'm just working. I'm just a working guy.
I'm broke. I lost all my money on the video.
Yeah, I'm just a working guy.
How you lose money on Nvidia and they winning? That don't even make sense.
If you had another woman that's working for you, like your lady is working for you, that could be beneficial. And that's really what it's supposed to be. But it's not a big orgy. It's you got another person that's working in your favor, just like your wife.
I already got women working for me.
Yeah, but can you imagine having two of her?
I got more than one woman working for me.
But it's
I thought you was breaking down that man part. I'm glad you ain't break that shit down.
No, I was breaking down why I was benefit women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's just in the relationship itself. It's just you have two people working for you, getting the job done from the standpoint of that's my husband.
I ain't gonna lie.
It could be,
all that shit sound like it benefits women solely. For real. No matter which way you cut it. Cause like say that you in that shit. Say that you're a man involved with a woman that has multiple men. So when it comes down to having a kid, no, I'm just saying like this is why I think all that shit benefits polygamy overall just benefits women. Because even if you are a man and they doing that reverse shit where she got multiple men, like when it comes down when she's pregnant, like now you the odd man out because that's not your kid and you done invested all this time in this woman. She's pregnant. You got 3 other dudes. Man, what the fuck is a kid?
But you wouldn't know who kid it is. That's why it doesn't work when women do it. Because now you don't know who kid it is.
But it's still only. I mean, the woman's still benefiting.
I know what you're saying,
because,
though.
Yeah, she's still benefiting because she got like 3-4 dudes that's gonna take care of the kid. I guess. And that shit weird as fuck.
Yeah. But it doesn't work for women, and I know women probably like, oh, of course you would say that. But it just doesn't work because if she's sleeping with two other guys, I'm gonna just say 2, you're not gonna know who the child.
I don't know what type of women y'all dealing with, but that's some wild shit, bro.
But damn, brother,
Yeah,
we talk
man.
about it online all the time with women not knowing who their baby daddy is and putting the baby on a dude and he ain't know to.
No. What I'm saying is,
I would never.
yeah, I mean I can't relate. That's not no shit that I would ever be a part of.
And dudes got to keep it 100. Dudes be hitting chicks that they know gotta do, whether it be a husband or a boyfriend. It's just doing it this way would be official.
No,
Nobody
No.
ain't
wants.
no official. Ain't no.
But that's what. But
Mm.
you already doing it though. You already sleeping with another man's
No,
wife or
bro.
girlfriend.
Bro,
Being a
Dog,
that is
dude,
something
no.
totally different. You
It
are
is 100%
allowing.
different.
Nah,
It's
is it
bro.
so? Is
100%
it really
different.
totally
No.
different?
No. That is not the
It's
same, bro.
100% different.
You are
1000% different.
allowing. You are allowing
You taking
dudes.
care of a
You're
chick
just not
Man,
that
hell
letting.
can
no.
go. You taking
You're
care of
just
a
not.
chick that then can leverage, take your car to go and
Yeah,
fuck another nigga. Fuck that.
right.
Hell
Dudes
no.
are doing it though. Dudes are
Huh?
doing it. It's just, check it out. You just don't know. It's just not your chick. You the dude on the side. The main dude just don't know. But
Nope.
the dude, that's the side dude, he know that chick going back home to her husband or boyfriend and getting tossed up the same way he
Yeah, but
tossing her
it's
up.
listen. We talking about being in a
Mm-mm.
relationship with
Mm-mm.
a woman
Mm-mm.
that is you are in a relationship with a woman that
No.
is in a relationship with another dude. It's different
Right.
busting a chick down that's just wild out here in the streets versus taking care of a chick that's ultimately using your resources in order to go and fuck with another dude. That's different, bro.
But dudes is see, but
I don't
dudes,
give a fuck what they doing. That shit ain't right.
that's what they
That shit,
doing.
that
That's what
shit,
they doing.
that shit does not resonate with me.
It
That shit
don't.
is
That's what
dead.
they doing.
Dead.
Mm-mm.
Like,
Nope.
hell no.
Y'all
That
could
shit
do all of
weird
that
as
if
fuck.
y'all could do that if y'all want to. I'm not with it, bro.
I
I'm not
agree,
with it.
but I'm just being honest about what was really happening though.
Mm. Let me get
I'm
into
just
this LeBron James. Apparently, it's a clip floating around of LeBron speaking specifically about Caitlin Clark. And I don't know if y'all familiar with Caitlin Clark, but Caitlin Clark is obviously former
Hot trash.
Yeah, she on
huh?
fire right now.
she
No, she
said she
not.
trash.
No, she is on fire. She winning right now.
No, her bag is on fire, nigga. Her game fucking sucks.
How isn't she averaging a crazy amount of? Hold on, I'm gonna pull up her stats, and they only 5 games in.
Nigga, they're 0 and
Yeah, I
5,
thought she.
nigga.
It
Wait,
doesn't
wait. I
matter
thought
if
she
they
said
0-5.
Yes, it
She
does.
it does not matter.
You're not about to let these stats lie to me because I know what you're about to
How am I
do.
not letting the stats lie to me?
Say what you got to say, and I'll let you know the real.
Because you do realize that this is a team game, but she finished with 21.7 rebounds and 7 assists. She's had her best all around game, even though they lost 83-85. And you telling me she wasn't cooking?
Please let me know her percentage. How many shots did she have to throw up to get 20 points?
Hold on, give me a second.
She averaged 18. And she's shooting 40% from the field. She's 5 for 13. Yeah, I mean,
So what?
she's
What?
still a rookie.
I'm trying to understand how is that not good, especially
Nigga,
considering that she a rookie.
she literally, nigga, like she jacks up 20 plus shots a game to get her. One moment, let me look up her percentage.
No. She's shooting 5 for 13. She's shooting 40%.
How does she shoot 20 plus shots if she only shot
For the
13?
year, you said 5 for 13, bro. That's one game.
No. She's 5 for 13 on average. She's shooting 40% for the season in 5 games.
Last game previously before that, she
It's
shot
not
7 of
horrible.
18. Like, I don't know what you're looking at, Quentin.
That's not
She's
a great
horrible.
shooting night.
I've
That's not a
watched
great
these
shooting night.
games, and please check the turnovers. One game she had fucking 15 turnovers.
But let's look at the
Ooh, that's
clip
a
real
lot.
quick. Well, let's
That's a
look at the
lot.
clip.
Shit ton of turner. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I've actually
Oh yeah,
watched
she
these
averages.
games, and like
She's
I
a
went the
rookie.
whole
What the
Caitlin
fuck you
Clark
want from her?
buzz.
She's a rookie with a target on her back.
Yeah, she
And
averaging the same amount of
let
turnovers as
me play the
assists.
clip. Let me play the clip real quick. All right, and then we'll get into it. So this is LeBron Hold on, let me switch this up real quick. I gotta put my man over here. This is LeBron giving his thoughts on Caitlin Clark.
You know, we want to talk about sort of all things basketball, and Caitlin Clark, phenomenal run. Yeah. I saw her the other night, by the way. I saw her the other night in Indy after her, I think it was her second game or third game. But it was the first game against Liberty. They played Liberty Thursday, then they were back here in New York on Saturday. I saw her after the Thursday game, very briefly. And, you know, she was just talking about the quick turnaround, which I find to be insane, that they go through this season that starts basically in September. They have all their preseason practices, games. She does the tournament, gets the national championship game. And then, like, within a month, she's playing in real WNBA games. There's no real off season for her. But the thing I wanted to bring up was just, I don't want to call it hatred, but there's definitely like a dislike or vitriol coming her way towards older players. And look, I think we all experienced that to some degree when we first got in the NBA.
For sure.
Your opponents are not wrapping their arms around you. I had that to a small extent. I was the cocky white kid from Duke, right? You know, I feel like sometimes my teammates hated me. How did you process that? How did you go through that at a young age, coming into the NBA, where the people could have been your teammates, could have been the people you were competing against, they weren't celebrating you.
No, not at all.
They wanted to kick your ass.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, my teammates for sure. There's video evidence of my teammates basically saying, like, he's not ready, or there's somebody playing his position, or we're not putting all our faith in the 18-year-old kid, or, you know, all this hype, we've been here, all this, you know. So my own teammates that I had to, like, be on the floor with, practicing with, on the planes with, you know, in the locker room, in game situations was kind of, you know, just had this kind of, like you said, you don't say hate, but just like animosity, like towards me and you know, and what I could provide. And I didn't even come in with that. I came in with the narrative, but I didn't come in with that type of aura. I just wanted to come in and learn from the vets and then put the work in. So I think for my advice to Caitlin, and my advice to anyone that comes in with this, you know, this level of like notoriety, you know, out of this world expectation, you know, whatever the case may be, I just think you know, it's all about having, you know, be a horse, man. You know, the Kentucky Derby, put your blinders on, go to work, show up to work, punch your clock in, prepare yourself, work on your game, work on your craft, you know, kind of keep your mouth shut, you know, and just learn from the vets. When they ask, you voice your opinion if they want your opinion, man, early on, because everybody is looking for you to say anything, and they're going to splice it and cut it and make it a negative thing. Like, and I think for her, the one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in. I saw for the first time that they had a chartered plane for the first time in their league history. You know, they flew private. That should be celebrated in its own right. From anyone that's, you know, in sports that's flown commercial or flown, you know, charter, that should be celebrated. And it's because of Caitlin Clark. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA. But for her individually, I don't think she should get involved on nothing that's being said. Just go have fun, enjoy. People need to realize the Indiana Fever, this is the second year in a row they had the #1 pick. So do y'all know what that means? That means they're not that good. They had back-to-back years as the #1 pick.
Why are you a hater on the Fever, man?
No, I am a realist. Like, because not only like I get like people are just like crazy about why she should be doing this and they should be doing that. If she's so great, this team, like it's still a team game, people. It is still a team game, and you know. But I'm rooting for Caitlin because I've been in that seat before. I've walked that road before. I hope she kills. I hope Aaliyah Boston does amazing.
You know, I hope they do great. You know, I'm just kind of in this mode right now because I'm getting the same, you know, thing from watching my son, who's a 19-year-old, kind of getting a lot of animosity and hatred towards him when he's just a kid trying to live out his dream. You know, there's a very small number of men and women that actually get to live out their dream of playing a professional sport. And we have grown-ass men and women out here doing whatever they can to try to make sure that does not happen.
Thoughts?
I don't.
I
I'm
think
looking. I'm looking at these numbers that you guys were telling me, and she had one good game that woefully changed the trajectory of her percentage. Her first game, 6 of 16, 5 of 11. She had 9 of 17, 2 of 8, 5 of 15. That's fucking horrible.
man, she a rookie though.
Who
She a
cares? Why the
rookie.
fuck?
Wait,
Why are
wait,
you
wait, wait,
getting
wait.
up 15 plus shots a game?
Wait. She's a rookie on a horrible team.
I don't
They
get.
didn't have,
She's a.
they no, she's a rookie on a horrible team. She's the best player in college on a horrible team. She's the best player on the court on the Fever, and they're targeting her to shut her down. So it's not going to be the same as a rookie that went under the radar. She was the most coveted female rookie ever. Ever. Period. They're not going to let her get off. For one thing,
I hate
most of
this
these
bitch,
women,
but Angel Reese is doing better than her. I hate the hoe, but she's doing better
yeah,
than
because
Caitlin
they're
Clark.
not focusing on Angel Reese. They're not gonna focus on her. They're not gonna focus on her. This is the
They ain't
problem.
focused
They
on the
hate
biggest,
Caitlyn.
tallest.
This is why I said she should have listened to Q. She should have went over to as crazy as it sounds, because these women, they not gonna let up on Caitlin Clark. They not. She's going to outshine them in every way, shape, form, or fashion if she becomes too popular. If she starts to kill, she's going to outshine them. They do not want that shit, man. Like, period. They
They,
hate they
well,
like
I think they hate Caitlin Clark because she's a conservative, straight white female. It's
yeah, that
probably
got a
more
lot to
why
do
they,
with it. That got
because
a lot to do with it.
most of the women in the NBA are gay black women. Just saying.
Man, I think that got a lot to do with it. But they don't want her to fucking they don't want her to stand up and be nothing. Like, for real. But only thing, I got some pushback about LeBron though, man, because he put a target on his son's back, man. He tripping. Like, he started talking too much. Like, he's definitely on some bullshit, man. Like, talking about his son. Nigga, you caused all that shit to happen with your son because you started saying he was better than your teammates. LeBron got to stop talking so much, man. Like, he be tripping. And then
Yeah,
he
I agree
doing,
with you.
like, he definitely don't need to do no podcast talking about his fucking son. Don't say
Yeah, I was.
nothing else about your fucking son, man. Let that nigga hoop and shut the fuck up.
And I commend
God
them doing it
damn.
like with JJ Riddick. I commend them on it, but it's just a slippery
Nah,
slope.
fuck that. No.
No, I'm
Man,
just,
them nigga,
I mean, it's just a slippery
look,
slope. I mean, I like that he paired off with JJ Redick. I just think it's a
no.
slippery slope. Someone like him speaks.
No, wait. Quinn just lied. Angel rescored her first bucket in 3 games.
What is?
Oh shit,
I didn't say she
brother.
scored more points. I said she's doing better. I didn't say she's scored more points.
Wait, is she doing better in what way? If she
There's
ain't
a
got if
there's a
she
difference. There's more to basketball than scoring points, but you
is
got
her
it.
is no, is oh, never mind. That's irrelevant. Look, we ain't even talking about Angel Reese. That's irrelevant.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hate
I
that
mean,
whole
she
The
has
Angel
pro
a
shit.
target. So Caitlin Clark has a target on the back for several reasons. I mean, you guys
facts.
mentioned, you guys already mentioned quite a few. I mean, her being a rookie alone, and then her coming in the league with all the accolades. Like you mentioned the race, the race aspect. Us like, who is this little white girl? Think she coming in here doing all? Oh, wait a minute. You know what I mean? You got that. That's why JJ Redick said, I was a cocky white dude. Coming into, when he came into the league, whether it be Duke or when he came into the actual league. So you got people looking at her like that. So she's just catching it from different angles. I think she has a decent game, but I definitely believe that because she can ball as a white girl, that she's getting a whole lot more support than if she was balling as a black. If a black girl was balling the same exact way, they wouldn't get the backing that Caitlin Clark is getting. And I think that's where a lot of the black athletes are probably they just not saying that. But that's what a lot of the black athletes are probably looking at, like, look at this white girl coming in here.
I think
think that's true, though.
she's overrated. I think one of the female. I
She's
don't think
not
she was
overrated.
hating. I think she's overrated because of what she did at Iowa. Iowa's not a good. They're not a good basketball team in the grand scheme of things for women. But they said because Caitlin Clark went to a lesser team and did well, all her stats are fucking. They're inflated. You put Caitlin Clark on South Carolina. You put Caitlin Clark on Connecticut. She doesn't have these numbers because every other girl on that team is equivalent to what she did. But she went to a piss poor team and lit it up.
But that's what you're supposed to do if you are great. More good players need to do that, and they could shine. But here's the thing, though: she went to the championship 2 years in a row, or went deep into went to the Final Four and then to the championship this past year. So you can't deny her that she when on the stage she competes. So I agree with you.
We can't have this conversation like it's men's points. Like these women, it's not like these women are good. Like I'm sorry, people are
damn. I like
damn.
That's a whole bunch of good women.
They just can't dunk. They just can't dunk. That's it. They just can't dunk. But I like
and that's why I say they need to lower down the hoops to 9 feet, man. And they're gonna get way more audience so the women can dunk. That should have changed the whole that should have changed everything. Them arenas will fill the fuck up.
But see what they should have done though, because when they came here to DC, they was playing in the Wizards arena. And I used to go to the games all the time because my job would get tickets and give them to us, right? But where they messed up at is they would allow people to buy tickets in the 400 seats, right?
Yeah, but wait. Let's you wasn't buying the tickets to go and see them yourself, though.
I have I have though. I have.
I saw the Rockers. I saw the Rockers.
My job had courtside tickets too. But no, I
what was it like? $13 a game.
The courtside tickets is $100 a game, but the regular tickets, they like $20. I know, right? I know, right? Yeah, it's like $100.
Nigga, I'm going down there and I'm about a whole courtside.
Exactly, basically. And then you know what's so interesting? I know you're joking about it. That when we sat down there, people thought I was related to one of the players. I'm like, y'all must don't know how much these tickets cost.
Jesus Christ.
But I like it. But see, where they messed up at is they should not allow anybody to buy tickets past the 200 row. And it would have made it look look full. But they would let people buy tickets in the whole stadium. I'm like, why you can't afford a ticket? Why are you up in 400? The tickets don't cost that much. The tickets should be past 200, and then the place would have looked more filled up. But so what happened? They end up building another stadium that's smaller, where I think it seat like 5,000 people or something like that. So it looks like when it's more people at the game, basically. But that's why I think
the Mystics they built another arena.
Yeah, they built their own stadium. Yeah, they built their own stadium.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they built their own stadium.
Hey, look, DB2.
I would have had them hoes playing on the playground.
Man, like DB2, like LeBron. I'm gonna get back to this LeBron shit, bro. LeBron needs to stop speaking on Bronny. Period, man. Let him have his own legacy, bro. You keep talking about this young man, you are going to ruin his fucking career. You already putting a target on his back. Just let him play basketball, man. You never heard Michael Jordan talking about his kids.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan's kids are shit.
Yeah,
kids wasn't going to the league.
But still, you never heard Steph Curry dad talking about his son.
Steph Curry's dad wasn't LeBron James either, bro. What are you talking about?
That's irrelevant.
Right now?
It's irrelevant, though. It's irrelevant.
No, it's not.
What I'm saying
No,
is you
not.
don't let your kid.
No.
Okay, so Doc Rivers is So Doc Rivers is a coach. He never talked about Austin Rivers.
None of these people that you're talking about was the GOAT, bringing up their kids in their
Okay,
shadow.
so LeBron
Steph
is
Curry was
not the
not his
GOAT.
dad's
So
shadow.
stop calling
at
him
all.
that. Stop calling him the GOAT. That's false. Let's
Stop
start
calling him the
there.
GOAT.
LeBron is not a GOAT.
I said
He's not.
these GOATs. I said multiple GOATs. Like he's not.
He's not the GOAT.
Steph Curry's
but he
dad
is
is
a GOAT.
nobody. We didn't even know. Most people don't know Steph Curry's dad until we knew Steph Curry.
That's completely false, man. Everybody knew who Steph Curry's dad was. Everybody knew who Dale Curry was.
He's more famous as Steph Curry's father than he was as a player himself.
He wasn't a superstar, but people knew who Dale Curry was.
People outside of basketball didn't know who Steph Curry's dad. People outside of basketball know who the fuck LeBron James is.
Yeah, he's more famous as Steph Curry's father than he was as a player.
Yes, correct.
Even though, I mean, we knew who he was. He played with Kendall Gill and Muggsy Bogues. You know, we knew he could ball, but we didn't know him like we know him now.
Correct.
No, I knew him back then. I watched him play. He was straight.
No doubt. I agree with you. I knew who he was, but he's definitely more famous now. He's definitely more famous now.
I don't know about that, man. But
okay.
that's to each their own. I mean,
no, I feel you. It ain't, we just difference of opinion. Yeah, but we not far off. I know what you mean. He won't no scrub. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was a baller. It's just that we kind of his son's game has kind of superseded who he was, which is a great thing.
For sure. Oh no, for sure. That's fact.
Yeah, even though
he wasn't what his son was. He wasn't what his son. He also wasn't allowed to be what his son was either. You couldn't play like that back then.
The shooting and all that.
Had to play a totally different way. But LeBron, he got to let his son have his own legacy, man. He got to stop trying to force it to be something, man. Like that kid is not ready for the NBA. Do not fucking talk about him playing in the NBA or playing up against NBA players, man. That shit got to stop, man.
Yeah, he's not ready,
oh
man.
My God.
I think he should. I know LeBron wants to play with his son, and I know that's kind of the thing that he's really pushing for on the low. But his son needs 4 years, if not 3. His game is not developed enough to go into the NBA.
I think he's gonna surprise y'all.
He could.
I mean,
he could.
I think he's gonna be really great. I think it's gonna be really great.
He could, but
it's gonna take a lot of work. I think Bryce is gonna have a better career. I think Bryce is.
I think he's gonna surprise y'all. 100%.
I mean, if he do good,
I don't see it though, and I'd be the first one to say that I didn't think.
Man, listen, it's a lot of players that they don't see. It's
True.
very hard to judge a player. Very hard to judge a player at 18 years old. Nobody predicted that. Nobody predicted that a lot of these players that wound up turning great.
Absolutely.
Was going to wind up become great. I
think. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Michael Conley. He's still in the. He playing with the Timberwolves.
Listen, if that was the case, then all of these number one picks that they predicted that was going to be great would have turned out great. You got the best scouts in the world. So the reason, where the fuck is Anthony Bennett?
No. But see, this is the thing. Like,
Kobe also have to take it.
You also got to take it to.
That's correct.
Yeah, he had to. He wasn't better than Eddie Jones. Come on, now, we're not gonna do that. He wasn't better than Eddie Jones back then.
Yeah, but listen, bro.
Nobody learned a lot from Eddie Jones.
But it doesn't matter. The point of the matter is, you nurture great young talent. Nobody's seen how great Giannis was gonna be. Like, we looking at him in hindsight, like, damn, Giannis is a monster, but nobody's seen how good Giannis was gonna be. Nobody's seen how good Jokic was gonna be. All of the top players outside of,
even Steph. Nobody knew that Steph was going to be.
Nobody's seen how great. No, they didn't, bro.
I called Steph Curry. I called Kevin Garnett. I said when Kevin Garnett was in high school.
Kevin Garnett was a high school number 1 draft pick though.
When he was a junior, I told my cousin, I swear on everything.
When that nigga was a sophomore in middle school, I told my kid's sister.
No, nigga, no. People were not talking about Kevin Garnett like that. I said, hey, man, this dude is in Chicago. he is about to be crazy. And I didn't have access. I just was studying and looking around and reading. And I'm like, damn, this motherfucker about to be raw. I'm not a scout. These motherfuckers, literally, most of them aren't good. They just fumble the ball. They fumble the bag, man. They don't fucking know what they fuck they're doing, man. Like like the Cavs getting Anthony Bennett. Who the fuck signed off on that type of shit? What was the scouts thinking? Some of these scouts are trash. Some of them are good. And that's the problem. Because you could see Steph Curry was going to be great. You could see that shit at Davidson. You could see that
no
shit.
one, I hate that. The only reason people even know Steph Curry went to Davidson because he went off in the NCAA tournament. Before that, nobody was checking for that nigga.
No, that's not true. He was going crazy.
Yes, he went off in
the
the NCAA tournament.
No, he was
throwing
going
up wild
crazy.
threes, and that's when his trajectory shot to the room. Before that,
No,
no one was
going,
checking for that.
No,
Their
he
games
was
on
going crazy
television, though.
during the
Who was
season,
watching
bro.
them? Who was watching them? When did you get a chance to watch them? You didn't really get a chance to watch
NCAA
them until
tournament that put him on the map. Because before that, no one fucking was watching Davidson.
Man, bro, I knew who. Okay, so that's not true, man. You could get
He
access
did
to
it
watch
in the
some of these
tournament.
players.
How do you even get to Dave? What channel do I turn it to watch Davidson a regular season game?
Yeah, if you,
What
I don't
are
even
you
know what
talking
Davidson is.
about?
Okay, so I knew who Doug Gottlieb was when he was in college. He
I
didn't.
did
He
too.
played for
Fucking with
OSU.
Oklahoma.
Yeah. Oh, that's what. But yeah, that's why you knew. But I'm in Cleveland. Doug Gottlieb is one of the greatest dimers ever. He's one of the greatest passers of the basketball ever to touch a college floor.
That's not equivalent to Davidson, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
No. I stay in the Midwest. Like, how do I know who that is? How do I know? Because if you pay attention to college, if you pay attention to college basketball, you will know who certain players are.
Yeah, but if that's only if you pay attention. But most people don't pay attention like that.
We're not
Most people
talking
don't
about
tune
most
in.
people, though. We're not
Say
talking
it
about
again?
most people. We're not talking about most people, though. We're not talking about casuals at this point because we're talking about what scouts do and how they fail. You know what I'm
Right. So
saying?
as a scout, you would pinpoint that Steph Curry was going to be who he was as a scout. Me personally, I wouldn't because I never knew who he was until the tournament, which most people got. That's when they got introduced to him through the tournament.
Nah, man, that dude was killing during the season, man.
No, I
He was killing
agree.
during the
Nobody,
season.
But we didn't know about it. No one
yeah,
knew
I don't
about
doubt
it.
that. I just had to look up to see what Davidson was at, even after all these years. I didn't know it was in North Carolina, but that makes sense because
yeah, his dad was at Charlotte.
Retired. Yeah, he retired there or whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. But I didn't know. I didn't know what the man was doing all
man.
year.
College basketball was different back then, man. So you could watch it on like three different networks back then.
Yeah, but
Like,
let me also say this though, that college basketball players that did well in college, they don't necessarily translate into the NBA. Well,
That's true.
The same.
That's
So you can kill in college and you can average whatever. You can win a national championship. I'll give you a player that a lot of people may not even be familiar with, Mateen Cleaves.
Michigan
State. Michigan State.
Mateen Cleaves.
That nigga was so good.
He had a nice game, and I think that his game translated personally. But go ahead.
No, it didn't.
But he
did
couldn't
not
shoot. He could not shoot.
He did.
Mateen Cleaves could
He
not make a jumper to save his life.
But see, I remember back then it was still a point guard's game when he came through, though. And he could play.
So if you can't shoot in the NBA as a small player, he was small for one thing. Mateen Cleaves was not tall. If you could not shoot as a point guard, you were not going to be able to create for anybody else in the NBA. That's why his game didn't translate.
Back then, if you was a floor general back then, you could get away with it. I mean, he had a decent career. I mean, he didn't, he
didn't.
No, he did not.
How many years
No,
he
he did. He did absolutely nothing.
Wait, how many years?
Nothing. Maybe like 5.
I don't even know if he played
like
5
Shaman,
years.
Even old buddy's doppel at freaking Springy's his doppelganger, Greg Oden.
Shaman Williams, who was a little bit before Mateen Cleaves, he could actually shoot. And his game didn't translate to the NBA. Shaman Williams, he was shorter guards have a really hard time in the NBA. They allow certain dudes to do certain shit, but if you end up in the wrong system, it's not gonna work. Not for no small guards. It's not gonna work. I'm talking like the 5'10",
He
5'11" dudes. That shit does not work.
Right.
Mateen
he
Cleaves,
might have. I think he may play like 4 or 5 years, bro.
yeah, I think he 3 seasons. Okay, see, I knew he wasn't. Nah, Mateen Cleaves was good in college. He could not shoot that
Well, he
fucking
won a
ball
national
though.
championship.
Yeah, but he couldn't shoot.
But
It's
that's
like
what I'm
God
saying
Sham
is
God.
Who he
that's what
won
I'm
the NBA
saying.
championship with? Who was he with? Was he with Detroit? Who was he with? Who
What
was
do
it
you
when
mean?
he won the
He got
championship?
drafted. He got drafted to Detroit. Yeah, in
Okay.
2000, because I graduated from high school in 2000. But again, his game didn't necessarily translate to success in the
Not
NBA,
at
despite
all.
the fact that he won a national championship. Now, conversely, you could take a Draymond Green, who nobody predicted that he would be as successful as he wound up being inside of the NBA. And for whatever reason, because he was on the right team and the right system, um, it translated.
Well, the
So
thing
It
about
translated.
Draymond, but his roles reversed. His roles reversed. Like he was
But
like the dude
Draymond
that
was actually really good in
yeah,
college. Like
yeah,
if you look at his jump shot and everything, it was actually pretty decent.
yeah. But he was like the best player on that team in a way. He kept it together, but he
right.
wasn't really just known for defense all like that. Like he was known for defense, but it was like he was I don't want to say he was the scoring dude, but he definitely scored way more points than he does now. And he
Yeah,
wasn't
but
afraid to
but
shoot
because they
or
looked
none of
at
that
him as
shit.
an undersized big man.
Big
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
You know,
So he was like
I, I
you could look to
he's
him,
like Danny Forson.
you could look at Tractor Trailer,
mm-hmm.
which
Yeah,
he
yep.
wound up passing away.
Yeah,
He
he
played
passed
for the
away.
University of Michigan. You know what I'm saying? His
54.
game didn't necessarily translate as well into the NBA. It's a lot of players that wound up did not translating as well into the NBA.
Tractor
I
Trailer
think
was
I
ahead of
think
his
that
time.
as successful as Chris Webber was in the NBA,
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is gonna be a hard take to say.
Mm-hmm.
He underachieved, in
Who?
my
He
opinion.
did.
Chris Webber.
He did.
Absolutely not.
Yes, he did.
Absolutely not.
Because Chris
I
Webber,
think
let me tell you
Hell
something.
no.
Chris
outside of winning
Webber,
the championship.
Chris Webber was projected to be like the next big thing.
He
Chris
was.
Webber, listen. Chris Webber never ever really became like the thing he was when he was at the University of Michigan. Chris Webber was like he was that guy. He was probably the biggest thing in college basketball at the time outside of a Grant Hill.
I
Yeah.
think him not winning the
I agree with
championship
that, but
haunted him.
So when
And
you
you got
think
no.
about what he was projected to be as the next big thing in the NBA, I'm not saying that he wasn't incredibly successful in the NBA, but he underachieved based off of what the projections are.
Well,
So,
well the
like,
first
I'll
so
give
the,
you an example. Everybody projected for LeBron to be great, and LeBron exceeded those expectations.
yeah, absolutely.
Nobody looked at Chris Webber. Nobody can look at Chris Webber and say he exceeded the expectations that they had of him coming out of college. Nobody can say that.
Right.
Now, that doesn't mean that he wasn't incredibly successful and he wasn't great, especially for his run over in Sacramento. You can look at what he was doing over in Washington and stuff like that, but he didn't exceed expectations based off of what they projected him to be coming out of college. No way, no how.
Yeah.
well
I agree
so
with
this is the thing I'll say about Chris Webber. So for one, he evolved the way he evolved his game into what he became in Sacramento was remarkable to me. To me.
yeah, that
And like him, like he's one of the greatest
No,
passing bigs.
no.
Yes.
Stop.
Passing?
Stop it, Slimmy.
Passing
Stop
the
it, Slimmy.
ball?
Stop it, Slimmy.
That nigga averaged like 7 assists.
Stop it, Slimmy. Yeah, when everything runs through you, it's easy to average 7 assists.
he had some shooters
Everything didn't
too.
run through him though. Everything
Yes,
didn't
they
run
did
through
over
him
in
though.
Sacramento. Look, who did they have? Lottie Divac was man in the middle. Come on.
Yeah,
Stop.
Bobby
Yeah, yeah.
Jackson.
Then
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 Bobby
then
Jackson.
then Bobby Jackson
They
came
had
off the bench.
Williams,
Ma,
Jason Williams.
I got to tap out on this one.
all
All
right,
right,
Q.
yeah, I'm about to end it anyway. Let me read a couple of. Hold on, Clinton, because I know you got to get to bed. My bad too. I wanted to keep you up, get you out of here earlier. Messi says, "I'm the show picks Quentin. Show the picks
I got to
Quentin.
look. Oh, show the pics. I'll look at them when I get offline.
Jazzwiz says a real man don't need more than one woman. He be trolling the whole time. So Ninja X says, at the end of the day, the male audience will be the reason the WNBA finally blows up. Will anybody admit it? The WNBA is a prop to some people. I still think the WNBA is trash personally, but you know, they got a couple people that's popular, and so they're trying to get it popping so that they're not losing money every single year like they've been over the past entire time that they've been there. Yeah. And it's funny because now even our own teammates, you can tell their teammates is hating on Caitlin Clark. But we'll get there.
Crazy.
Let's not be for real. The rest of the WNBA ain't worried about other draft picks. They focus on Caitlin Clark, trying to completely shut her down to prevent her from being more popular. I do think she got a huge, massive target on her back. Dax Hill says, Caitlin equals Larry Legend, Midwest values, Iowa, American white, winner in a bubble. For a good American white is ready to bust. I'm paying attention to the WNBA only to see how the black players will treat her. Thank you, Dax. YK Simba says, nah, respectfully, Diddy, shut up. Talking to you, Q Diddy. You sound like a hater right now. AR was 3-9 and 5-14. Angel Reese was 3-9 and 5-14 as a big.
That's not good.
So Ninja good. X says the Mystics play in an old psychiatric hospital.
Oh shit!
That's what they. Well, no, they building that area up though.
Billy Goat Gruff says, "I see you, Anton Mo Pete family. His career better. Shout out to all of y'all over there. I appreciate y'all." Dax Hill also says, last super chat. Tripping. Weber was in the West with Dirk, KG, Amari Stoudemire, and Amari moved over to the Knicks. By the way, Amari Stoudemire over from Phoenix. Duncan, Shaq, Yao, Zebo, etc. Weber averaged 20 to 27, 11 rebounds. You wildin'. I'm not wilding. Nobody is saying that Chris Webber didn't have a phenomenal career and that he wasn't awesome at what he's doing. What I'm saying is
higher
that
expectations.
The expectations for him coming out of college were much greater than what he lived up to. And I'm not saying that he's not a Hall of Famer and that he's not great or anything like that, but 100%. Let me get Quentin out of here. Quentin, I love you, bro. Know what? Get up out of here, bro.
Him not winning the championship, all right, my brother. Him not winning the championship in college, which we all know he should have. I think it just that haunted his career too when he came over to the
Chris Webber threw that game, bro.
It fucked with him for a while.
Ain't no may have. We all know that Chris Webber threw that game, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you from the city, so you know more than me. I never knew what took place with that, but like that shit is suspect. And
you can look at the fucking footage and tell that dude was trying to throw the game. Even the ref wouldn't call it, and he was looking at you like, man, that shit was so obvious, bro.
I gotta go back and watch that. But you know why? I didn't have. So I always thought that was gonna haunt Chris Webber. So I always thought Jalen Rose was gonna be the man. So that's why I probably look at it differently.
I think Jalen Rose actually exceeded expectations based off of what I thought was going to be that.
I think so too.
That's who I like from Michigan, and obviously, I'm an Ohio State fan. So for me to like these guys anyway and give them props,
I think the person that did the
way
best
above
career-wise was actually Juwan Howard.
Juwan Howard, yeah, he ended up.
I think he had longevity. Was it more longevity?
Juwan Howard got that bag over in Denver. He got like $100 million.
Bag.
He got a bag. But he had longevity too. He did like 20 years, right?
He still
he played.
He was
he played 20 years.
He was coaching at the University of Michigan. I think he just became an assistant coach again over in the NBA. Juwan Howard had the best head of hair. He had the best head of hair.
Yeah, I'm saying the NBA because he was on the bench at the Heat for a minute.
Juwan Howard,
he fared well
by a mile.
Yeah, he did.
He fared very well because nobody thought Juwan Howard was going.
Yeah, for real.
No money like that. They didn't know he was going. Yeah, Juwan Howard definitely exceeded expectations.
He definitely exceeded people's expectations. But I agree with you, Anton, on the Chris Webber. And I was a Chris Webber fan, but he definitely didn't. He definitely didn't do what we thought he was, but he did all right in Sacramento. He had a pretty good squad. I just don't think he had a superstar like a second player that could help him take it over the top.
But he would. Yeah, I don't know.
No, man. They got cheated. Like, let's not play like they didn't get cheated.
Who?
They got
Sacramento?
cheated. Yeah, against the
No
Lakers,
way.
they got cheated.
Oh, the
They
Lakers.
got cheated. That shit
No
is
way.
documented. And what's
No way. No way.
his name
Listen, bro.
said?
At the end of the day, they got beat. They had too many
Nah,
opportunities, too many years to be able to overcome the Lakers, and they didn't. They didn't do it.
that ref came out and said that they was throwing games for him.
Probably, absolutely. I wouldn't
Yeah,
doubt
they were.
that, but nobody cares about that. They only care about the win. Winners write history. Losers complain about it. That's what
And not only that, you could
that's why they
shade
give a
that
fuck.
game, but you could cheat with them because they weren't making it convincing. It was so close anyway. They probably made it easier for them to get cheated. Not that that's right, but the Kings
Nah,
were.
man,
They
that's
were.
why them niggas was fighting in the motherfucking thing. That's why they was fighting in that motherfucking hallway. Because the niggas knew they was getting, they knew they was getting cheated. Doug Christie knocks Rick Fox the fuck out.
What's the player number 13? His wife was always wild.
Doug Christie. He knocked
Christie.
Rick Fox the fuck out. Beat his ass. He
Who
was
he
not
rumbling?
playing. Huh?
Who was Doug Christie rumbling in that tunnel? It was Shaq, right?
Rick Fox.
Shaq came back.
It was Rick Fox.
Rick Fox,
with
okay.
Rick Fox. Yeah.
Rick Fox. People slept on Rick Fox too, because I ain't think Rick Fox was gonna do what he did.
Nah, Rick Fox could ball, man. Rick Fox could
Nah,
ball.
he could though, but Rick Fox did. I mean, he could ball in North
Rick
Carolina.
Fox is ruining his legacy to me.
What are you doing now?
What are you doing
That
now?
nigga was on social media talking about
What'd he do?
What'd he say? He wanted to fuck Brittany Renner or something like that.
Oh man, come on, Rick Fox.
I don't know what that's.
Man, that nigga tripping, man. Come on, bro. That nigga tripping.
Yeah, he was acting going on too, so he was able to pivot into that, and he had the look, so he was also able to use that. So that's kind of how he was able to pivot into other things. But I didn't think coming out of college he was going to even do what he did in LA.
Yeah.
Nah, he was good in Boston. Rick Fox was a dog.
Okay, I think I remember that.
I
remember him in LA moving to Boston.
Well, in LA, that's where he was on the he on the large platform out there. Boston, they were struggling. They were struggling in Boston. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, y'all. I rock with y'all. I love y'all. We gonna be back at it tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Back at it tomorrow, same time. I love y'all, bro. We out of here. Peace, y'all.
All right, my guy.